I ain't gonna hold you. High school, we was hard liquor.
Yeah,
Nah, look.
Champagne was like after the first lick, man.
Yeah, look. Got some money. Yeah. That's how I started getting a little bit.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Champagne after the first lick. See Puffy in the bathtub with the Moet. I'm like, I gotta get me a bottle.
You probably you was off that Cristal or what?
Oh, I drunk every champagne.
Yeah.
Every bottle.
Real shit, bro.
Nah, look, we went through a phase in high school, bro. For some reason, we just wanted to drink champagne. Like, we'll go to Vaughn's, get the like little deal on the Andres or whatever. Like, you can get
fake champagne.
Yeah, you feel me? We kids though.
I gotta get the rosé.
We kids, bro.
See, Ed flexing that.
Look, I was getting the
That's
zip
$89
box.
You feel me? Look.
Are we live? Are we
We
live?
thought we was doing something. We had the bottles, you feel me, at the party. Everybody else had their little, what's the High Life? Miller High Life. That's what everybody wanted, you feel me? So the champagne and beer. So we were like, nah, we gonna get some actual champagne. And
That's
we
what
just
Slasher brought yesterday.
you know?
He had some shit that was tasting like Miller's Light posing as bourbon. Man, they had drunk that. I'm like, man, I ain't no drinker. I know this ain't no bourbon, though. This shit tastes like some beer, like with apple juice or some
like apple
shit.
juice, some shit, right? He like,
Yeah.
I fucks with it though, cause they ain't want bro to be too wavy. You feel me? So
But
I
don't
get
pour
that.
us up telling us we on
But don't
bourbon.
pour another
That's
nigga up telling that.
yeah.
For sure.
He on that.
for real on some grape juice.
Well,
Hey,
cheers,
well-
fellas, to another episode of
Yeah.
Jumper.
Sure,
Yeah.
cheers,
What's
cheers.
today's
Lord,
date?
cheers,
It
cheers.
is 11/12/2025. This is another installment of the No Jumper News. It's Wednesday. In here with a killer crew. You got your boy Ricky Roy, you know, Mr. Double R, white boy Rick in the building. To my right, I got Young Aunt Hefe. You know the slogan. We only care about
check say.
exactly. Jessica West in town with us, doing her best. I see you going up on the news.
Thank you, Ricky. I'm so happy to pod with you today. Gentlemen, it's an honor.
Yes.
I'm so happy to be here. What's up, chat?
Hell yeah. And then we got a regular on Wednesdays now, my boy Pooh.
Come on,
Hey.
man. The
Tell 'em
Flyers
that-
podcasting,
yeah.
man. Y'all know what it is, man. Vultures in the chat. Chat
Vultures
with that
in the chat.
word.
What?
Yeah, sir, ski.
We
Now,
up
Pooh
in
bought
this
the
thing.
champagne for us, you guys. We celebrating live.
Got
Yeah,
to.
yeah. We
Got
sipping on a
to.
little
Got
bit of that,
to.
Thank you,
know?
Pooh.
Yes, of course.
So how y'all doing? How's the week been?
Shit, my week been smooth, man. I've been chilling. I've been moving around a little bit, getting ready for some reality TV stuff that's about to go down for me and whatnot.
Ooh.
Can you talk about it or you got to keep it under wraps?
Ooh.
I could say something about the air soon.
Okay.
Obviously, if y'all know me, y'all know I already did reality TV or whatnot, but I got something new that's not. I don't want to say I got something new. I'm on something new that's gonna be coming out shortly or whatever. Mom Duke's also on something new that's gonna be coming out shortly. So you know, man, we just been running
Grinding.
laps, bro.
Working.
Okay,
Running
that's
laps.
what's up.
That's it.
I love that.
That's what's up.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Ricky, what you been up to?
Man, my week's been steady. You know, we filming today, just trying to get this content up. You know, I got the double film sesh here at No Jumper. Then we're going to hit Ricky and Nikki's pick 6. You know, we on a roll. We've been making this money, you know, getting
Man.
these picks right. So we just trying to keep the hot hand going, you know, feed the hot hand. So,
You got a lot of sports eyes on you. Your show's going up.
I mean, you know, hey, Josh Jacobs, you know, coming through. You feel me? Cam Bynum coming through. I know y'all can't repost it because it's betting, but I appreciate the love, especially from Cam Bynum, man. Fellow Bear, bro. I was a real big fan of him when he was playing at Cal. So, you know, him showing love every once in a while, like, hey, can't
Yeah.
ask for much more, you know?
I think we might have started something with that Josh Jacobs and Bonnie
Y'all
thing.
did, Bonnie.
We definitely did.
That's real.
100%. Definitely slid in the DMs. You know how it goes.
Yeah, that was a great clip too. Nick being like, "I love Josh Jacobs. You don't understand." We're like, "Hey, bro, let her do.
Let her do her thing. Yeah.
That was funny. Yeah.
And Aunt, how you doing? What's been going on with you?
Man, I'm good. I can't too much complain. Life is life. You know what I'm saying? What I do this week? Kids party. One of my boys' son birthday went there for a minute. Then later on that night went to a little performance. You know what I'm saying? The homie Tuski and Chef Boy, a little performance.
Ooh, Chef Boy.
Went to their little
Okay.
performance or whatever.
That's
that was
dude,
pretty
the
much-
gang.
Yeah.
Chef Boy going
Nice.
up so
Dropped
bad.
the video too, right? Y'all just dropped the video, or it's still
No,
promo?
it's a snippet.
Oh, it's a snippet.
That's a
Okay,
snippet.
okay,
That's
man.
on 25 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, we going crazy. Blah, blah, about to drop it. Man,
Bro, I
you know
keep
that's
hearing that
hard,
shit on my
bro.
timeline, bro.
That shit is hard. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah,
lie.
that's
That
going
shit
crazy.
is hard, bro.
When the video drop, it's gonna go crazy,
It's gonna
man.
go
If they ain't
crazy.
on
Okay.
blop, man, they about to get on it. Yeah, blop,
Yeah,
going crazy.
and running a cold campaign
Oh,
right now.
boy.
I'm peeping. I'm sitting back and studying. This dude dropped so so many pieces of content a day. You feel me? Like I get it when you be like, bro, I'm busy. You feel me? I'm busy. I'm like, shit. How we get more videos out there to the people?
Listen, it's inspiring.
Dropping 6 videos a day. We dropping 1 a week. What's going on?
Money though, no, it's a difference though. See, I ain't gonna even lie, like for real, like I wouldn't even be in the headspace to do it if the money wasn't right. See, it makes sense for me. Like a lot of people, it don't make sense for them. They just like dropping content just to drop content. Like if it wasn't making sense for me, like I wouldn't even be dropping it though. But it makes sense. So when it makes sense the way it's making sense, I gotta match the gas. And I'm not gonna lie, they had my channel shadow banned for like the last 2 months.
Oh wow!
So they
Why is that? They give you a reason? Or?
Oh girl, that your people want you about.
See, bro. Look,
I ain't even want to talk about it, but look.
Okay,
look,
we can top it up off camera though. But see that shit,
But you know, that like you know what I'm saying, one of her supporters type shit. You feel me? Like reported my channel, got my shit struck,
bro,
and all that. I was like, wow. Then you know they talking about she ended up like a week later apologizing, talking about Hefe was right and this and that, and I'm like, see, that's what I'm saying.
Wow.
You somewhere else. You trying to speak on something that I'm actually seeing and living. It's a difference from you just viewing something and living something.
You know what? We talk about so much up here, but like when it comes to the city and stuff, like, you know, my people, I told you, hit me up after that. We was joking about it in the group chat and shit, but even my pops hit me up and he was like, it's some shit that, you know, that's a real conversation, but not on camera. Because we know the city. We know how this shit changes people, shapes people, molds people. But when you try to put it out there to the public and then you got a white lady in Nebraska commentating on what's happening out here, she'll never understand. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to like, you know, especially when you publicly speaking, like you got empathy, remorse, and all that for Nova. It goes unsaid, right? But like at the same time, you saying
I'm
like,
a girl
yo,
dad, so you know we don't play them games, bro.
Sure. Like, But you know, it's an ugly city, and people can't deal with those grip with that if they've never like lived out here, type shit. And then I called it, bro. When I seen the clip, I was like, this is some foul work. Like, she's totally misquoting us and taking what we said out of context. You know, not to keep harping about it, but I just already knew it was some bullshit behind it, you know, but...
No, but other than that, you know, it's good. We passed that. So once we got past that, man, I had to put my foot on the gas on them. You know, I got to, you know...
And go.
Got to pay me for that.
And I'm glad Ant said that, like, the money's right. They just had a statistic on the internet saying that for the first time, there's so many more millionaires this year. Like there's so many new content creators, people that are making money, and so just to match that, you know what I mean? Be making content every day, but have the money matching is so important. Right?
Sure.
100%.
For sure. No, for sure. Because like if it didn't, like I know for me, it wouldn't make sense for me. I wouldn't be doing it. Like I'm not gonna just be sitting here just throwing pebbles or throwing rocks at cement. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time though, you do gotta get it going. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm not monetized yet, but I had my first like clip go to 11,000 views. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm first starting. Not to cut you off. Okay, so let me break it more down. Like what I'm speaking on. So starting out, when you starting out something new, a new venture, you have to put that groundwork and that footwork in. So of course, if I was like somebody like you on sports or something, I'll be dropping like 2 or 3 times a day. That's how you build your channel. But I'm talking about, I seen dudes like me. I just came into space like a year ago. You feel me? Like I got monetized probably within 30 days. I don't know nothing about no monetization. You know what I'm saying? Somebody helped me with all that. Like, hey, bro, you know, you supposed to be monetized right now. You know, you can be getting like this much right now. And it's for me 45, 50 days in on social media. Long story short, I seen people who've been doing this longer than me, 5, 10 years. And like, it ain't working.
It's not making sense.
You feel me? It ain't working.
And it always helps when you got someone to put you on game.
Type shit.
Yes, 100%.
Like, come on, like 5 years you in the same spot as you started.
It's like you gotta re-rock it somehow, figure out how to remix the shit so it does work. You feel me?
That's kind of what happened to me too. I had somebody put me on game very early. You know what I mean? So started getting monetized, making money right off the bat. But you're right. I know people that are still like, how do you make money? They've been in it for 2 years. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah,
for sure. You supposed to have more game than me.
Man.
For real.
Man.
Me, but so that's how that go though. But we on these topics of what?
Let's hop into it.
We got a lot of juicy news today.
Yeah, so we got YNW Melly associate snitches on him in interrogation footage. He was questioned about Melly being accused of murdering his 2 best friends, Sack Chaser and Juvie. He claims Melly killed Sack Chaser because Sack was doing foul stuff to Melly. Melly only killed his other friend Juvie in the car because he thought Juvie would have told on him after watching him kill Sack Chaser. The informant was really close with Juvie. Is this what? Wait, is this a form of snitching? Acceptable since Melly this is a weird sentence. Basically, is this an acceptable form of snitching?
Ain't no acceptable form of telling, man.
Since the kid was considered innocent. Yeah, there's some typos in there.
Considered an innocent kid. So they're talking about
the question that Flacco's posing here is it because this guy Juvie was a stand-up individual? He was a, kind kid from the way everybody was describing him and stuff. The hood loved him, and his friend thought, I'm gonna, speak up on his behalf so I guess he could get justice. Is this an acceptable form of snitching? Is the question.
I mean, if you somebody from the streets, is messed up as it is, like it's not no acceptable snitching. You know what I'm saying? Telling is telling, like regardless of what it is, because you're supposed to, like, as somebody from the streets, you expected to handle it in the streets. So like if somebody, somebody that did something, you know what I'm saying, to somebody of any good, that's a friend of yours, anything, like, it's up to you to handle that.
Yeah.
But like, going to the police as somebody in the streets, it's looked upon as being a no-no. That's more of like a like a non-affiliate or what's the word I'm looking for?
More
like
so like a civilian
yeah.
can do that. If a
Civilian.
civilian
That's more
witnessed
like a
it, then they
civilian
could
thing,
go and
you feel
say,
me?
hey,
Yeah.
I saw this wrongdoing happening. But if you play ball, then you got to play ball to the end.
I mean, you ain't got to, because we've been seeing that they ain't been doing that, but it's what you supposed to do.
Yeah, that
I ain't into telling people what they got to do. Like,
Sheesh.
this is what you supposed to do. But,
Yeah.
I care about this content, and dude right here, he's
some cold shit, huh?
He's a wild guy, right? Like, he messed me up this morning, right? I, like, this man, this what he did,
What's
right?
it?
Like, I ain't never seen
Broski.
somebody.
Can you turn on the AC?
This dude was in the interrogation room, and at first he was like biting down, police asking him questions. He knowing everything. And then he just finally was like, look, man, y'all turn these cameras off, man. I'll tell y'all whatever y'all want to know.
Man.
It messed me up. I said, whoa.
Shit.
Man, that shit was crazy, right?
How many people doing that, just seeing it like that?
Mhm.
Man.
He's like, man, look, man, y'all just turn these cameras off. And then he just when he got to talking, it was
What's
crazy.
going on,
What's good with you,
brother?
bro? Slosher, how you doing, man?
How you
Ricky,
doing?
pleasure to meet you, player.
Met you yesterday. I rocked with you. What's the deal,
Brody? Man, they got you with that apple juice again?
Nah, it's a real deal. Like,
I don't know, man. Everybody got
How you doing, Jessica? Nice to meet you. You guys know what? I seen a clip. It was a prominent attorney who, had over 4,000 and something cases, and he said out of all his cases, about one client never snitched. And I think that speaks volumes. I mean, we are in the era of snitching, and we're in the era when it's acceptable. We're seeing more and more clips. They put Popeyes in front of a motherfucker, and they just start telling. We are seeing so many interrogation tapes when people are telling. So this doesn't surprise me at all. And I know what you're talking about, Ant, with the clip of him. So it's crazy work. I thought YNW Melly was gonna get off. Like, I'm surprised to see that this is still going on.
I mean, he got to hug Jerry though. So
Why does dude have on
back to trial?
Why does dude have on a belly shirt?
Right.
I don't
Where?
On the picture.
I don't know. I don't know. I was about to say somebody might have put that over him, but yeah, he got
He
his
said,
belly shirt on.
before
man.
we talk, why does he have a crop top on?
That look Photoshop,
Why
bro.
does he got a belly
Yeah,
shirt
that's
on, bro?
Photoshop because you don't even go to
What the
the.
fuck is
That's
going on?
nah. That's.
He's wearing a bib.
I'm
wearing a
crying.
What the fuck, bro?
Okay,
Nah,
I mean,
that's a bad
listen.
look. Posted with your homies like that, that's
I
a
think-
bad look.
I think we are in the era of where snitching ain't necessarily snitching ain't popular, but I think snitching is accepted.
Right.
And that's what makes it to where people, I think, like, it's just like this. Like, people got a lot of skeletons in their closet, right? The moment somebody who's prominent makes talks about that skeleton and makes it like something that's acceptable amongst the masses type shit, I feel like then everybody start to say that, you know what I mean, start to let go of those same exact skeletons. And I feel like snitching, to a sense, is the same thing. Where, like, a lot of motherfuckers probably been waiting for that shit, like waiting for this era of, like, yeah, I could finally tell without having to without having no repercussions on it.
It's
You know what
probably
I mean?
always
Like-
been going on. It's just more socially acceptable
And that's
now.
what I'm saying. Yeah,
Right.
like, and now
Exactly.
it's where it's to people see,
Exactly.
it's like, oh shit, so now I no longer have to hide that. It's like, bro,
100%.
you feel, I remember growing up, like, you growing up, there's certain shit that you might have thought, or certain things that you might have done that you like, nah, I don't know if I'm comfortable saying that out loud. And then somebody like a Jay-Z comes out and say, yeah, nah, this is normal now. Everybody, you like, oh, I'm about to live in my truth.
Same way.
You feel empowered.
You know what? You know what
me?
this is?
Like,
You know what a perfect example is? Lil Wayne talking about eating pussy.
Elaborate.
Think about it.
Elaborate.
Think about it. He made it super popular to eat pussy. No rapper was on that before.
Okay.
Everybody was acting like they was Jamaican, that they wasn't going down south, yada, yada, yada. Then Lil Wayne,
acting like they was Jamaican.
yeah. And then Lil Wayne in every verse was talking about eating some cooch. And then what happened? Then you got Kevin Gates with eating the booty. You feel me? Now it's the groceries and all this other shit.
Nah, that
I'm
was
just
crazy.
saying.
That was crazy though. I'm not
Just
gonna lie,
saying.
because before that, I feel like niggas wasn't really talking
I
about
thought
eating
Janae
ass.
Aiko set that all the time.
She
about you gotta
definitely
eat
said
booty
that
like
on
groceries.
That's so
groceries.
she. I feel,
But
I
she
feel like it
I
was
don't think
Kevin
she-
first though. I might
Yeah.
be wrong because you know Kevin a wild nigga. You know I
And
eat
it's-
the booty.
and I think-
you
I
know
think-
Kevin
That's-
crazy.
look, no, and he said he said her name. I'll chew on your cheek. She did say
Okay,
it first.
so-
But
it was Janae, okay, it was
I think
Janae.
it takes like a male rapper to substantiate that. You
Oh,
feel me? Like
100%.
a girl
Yeah.
could talk as nasty as she wants.
Yeah,
you
for
feel me?
sure,
Oh,
for
you do this,
sure.
whatever, you do that. But the moment like a male rapper substantiate like stamp that shit, then we all like, oh, well, not we all,
Yeah,
but
I was
people.
about to say, hey, because I'll be like,
And
hey,
people
I
feel
don't care. The
comfortable
whole
enough.
crowd can be going away. If I feel it's some bullshit,
Yeah.
you not about to sell me on. I'm gonna be the lone wolf over here looking like, man, like I don't give a fuck.
All right,
Y'all
so
over
you know
there.
I gotta do it.
What?
Do what?
Do it.
Aunt, you eat ass?
Do I eat ass?
Yeah, like
Oh.
girls, obviously. You know.
Like you I gotta be with you. We ain't eat no random ass.
I'm saying, yeah, but if you're your lady, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, long term,
Yeah,
you know
for
what I mean,
sure.
whatever.
Yeah, no, for
Okay.
sure. Because your
Ricky,
hygiene
Club.
proper for sure. Yeah.
I respect that. I respect. I'm glad you mentioned that, Ricky.
Yeah, we ain't just. What the fuck?
I mean, come on, man. You know me.
You muff diving, Ricky.
You know me. I be going
You got
crazy.
that
I be
beard.
going crazy.
Ricky got that beard at an early age. Ricky had that beard at an early age.
Yo,
on,
y'all
dog.
all from LA?
Nah,
No.
Oh,
nah.
I'm from LA.
Nigga,
He's from
last night-
East.
I don't know what I did. I got fucked up. And I woke up with fucking bubble gum on my fucking pubic hair this morning.
Oh, that's crazy.
So you had a
I
bitch
blacked out.
popping bubble gum.
I don't
stuck
know
in
what
the knee.
happened. I woke up and I had a ripped up bubble gum off my pubic hair today.
Well,
That sounds
tell that
horrible,
story.
bro.
You can't be saying you don't
I
know
went-
what happened, man. Because
I went to
if
the
you don't
strip
know,
club,
if you don't know
blacked
what
out.
happened,
And then woke up with bubble gum.
anything can happen.
Okay.
Man, you can't be
What
doing
strip
that
club you go to last
slasher, man. You better
I
get
don't
it
want to say it
together.
out loud because I might go again.
Okay,
Okay.
man.
That's
All
it.
right.
I feel you.
Because I'm like,
100%.
what they doing? I'm trying to see what that, you know.
Right.
I ain't never heard that.
This is live. This is live right now.
We're live right now. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't
Yeah,
like
okay.
off camera. I'll tell
Okay,
you.
bet,
You
bet,
want to
bet.
pull up?
Bet.
He said you
Let's do
want-
it. Hey, let's do it. After I film tonight, I'm gonna pull up.
Yeah, pull up, pull up.
Okay. Hey, let's get into this clip though before we get too sidetracked. We talking about the
Oh wow.
Oh no.
It's different clips. We could play like a few of them and just him
yeah.
talking.
Just look for
We'll
him
pretty
in
much
the
get the
interrogation
gist.
room.
You want some Jesus juice?
Straight, brother, man. I appreciate. I'll probably take a shot. with
Sure,
y'all later,
y'all
though,
just
for
let it
sure.
play for like a
Sure, 'cause
minute
you
or
finna East
two.
Coast, man. You know what I mean? Finally, got somebody with me in here. You know.
Finally, The Rock has come back.
Hey. Okay.
Not finally somebody.
Or
in
damn
here
near, if
with
you
me.
want to, you could go to Flacco's video because it's gonna be clearly delineated when he's in there talking.
Let me ask you, when you finally got to Bang's house and you saw Melly, was he wearing the same clothes as he left the club?
Not
in?
delineated. That's
was
great
he wearing?
vocabulary, brother.
Tank top and some gym shorts.
So I can't read that shit.
Did you see where his other clothes were?
Delineated. That means basically like it's the news.
What's your impression?
I
What
gotta
do you
use
think
that
I
word.
Same thing y'all think.
Delineated.
I would.
That's
Man, I ain't no snitch, dog. You feel me?
No.
Like, y'all turn these cameras off, I'll tell y'all boys, but hell nah. Real shit, Sap, low key deserved what he got, cause he was 27, he was with a little girl.
I know.
And he was out here, he was out here,
Get that one.
feel me, doing shit at the same time. So it's like your karma caught up to you, but at the same time, Juvie ain't deserve to die. You feel me? Juvie just died at the wrong place at the wrong
Everyone
time.
says that about Juvie. He said he was a decent kid,
Man,
man.
Juvie was one of the most kind-hearted niggas you would ever meet. Juvie is the hood light.
Yeah, no, everyone.
Like, say for instance, it's a dark area. You go see Juvie in that dark area, he the light. Juvie is the light, bro. Tell you, bro.
But think about it, man. Are you doing Juvie justice? He's in the grave now, right? He's dead.
But like I can't.
I'm not saying you're snitching,
Yeah.
but you gotta point
I'm
me.
crying.
You gotta help me look in the right direction, because no one's.
Y'all ever found out where the shit really happened at though?
Yes.
And did y'all find the right cause and shit?
Yes.
Like so, how? Like, all right, tell me, did the bullets come from the inside or the outside? And I can tell you what's really going on.
You tell me. Unfortunately,
I don't know. Look, they not
ever tell you?
No, they not telling me nothing. You feel me? They not telling me nothing because they know, bro. We not them type. You tell me.
Did anybody challenge him?
Like what you mean?
Did anyone say, hey, what the?
Nah, I did. Yeah, I asked them like, what's going on? Bro, I remember all this shit like it was yesterday, bro. The nigga said, he said, I was like, man, what the going on? Cause when Bortland was still in the hospital at the time, I was finna beat the shit out of Bortland when he came back. I was finna whoop Bortland's ass, like, cause Melly wasn't talking, I was finna do Melly, but I knew I would've had to fight Bang and all them niggas, you feel me? So I'm like, Melly, man, what the going on? Like, what's going on? He over there, like, trying to fake cry and shit like that, like, but no tears
everybody's
coming.
snitching now, but niggas
Like,
been
you can't
snitching.
fool
Just
me,
have
nigga.
internet.
It was a big. It was a big show he putting on.
That's what we were just
You can't
saying.
fool me, bro.
Like,
If a
we
real
got
drive
internet
by
now,
done
so we
spunt
can
on a
see.
nigga, if a
Like,
nigga
think
done
about it.
spunt on
A
our
couple
dog,
years ago,
nigga ain't
you
gonna be
would never
sitting
be
in front
able
of.
to even see something like this.
They got this shit seeming like the first 48 with the music in the background. Crazy
real,
work.
For real though. I mean, I feel like that's what people are doing, right? Like that's what people are doing is like they basically like Flacco, all these other content creators, they've taken the real TV Force 48 model and stuff with talking about the crimes and whatnot and just cut it up into smaller shit on YouTube, you know? But yeah, this was some cold telling that he got
Yeah, that's
into. I know people were joking and saying that he didn't negotiate.
Hey, man.
He didn't
No beef for
negotiate.
Luke. I'm telling you, the man was in the room. Like, look, they was coming at him, posing questions at him. He like he standing on business, and then just out of nowhere was like, "Hey, look, man, y'all turn these cameras. Look, he first said I ain't no snitch. They like, no, we know you ain't no snitch. But he like, man, if y'all turn these cameras off, I'll tell y'all what y'all want to know.
That's the snitching. That's the snitching starter kit. They go, I ain't no snitch.
Yeah.
That's like what Thug
And
did
all
with
the-
the whole like, yo, listen, I'll tell you what you need to know. Just promise me. You ain't gonna tell a word about this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why people
See
think,
him right. His is different. He just was just like his whatever. He was stupid, just saying, "Hey, don't tell nobody about this," because that was a volunteer and that was a volunteer questioning, and he was trying to help his man out. So it don't even really like that's what just made everything seem so weird about that. Like, why are you saying, "Hey, don't"?
Why are you
don't
even
tell nobody
saying
about
anything?
this?
And then think
Right.
about it though, as a man, like, bro, anything I say once, I'm gonna say twice. You feel me? If I say it in front of Ricky, I'm gonna say it in front of Ant. If I don't feel the moment I don't feel comfortable saying it in front of somebody, then I know it's wrong. You feel me?
Most
I know
definitely.
something wrong.
Or
So-
don't when you come with that statement, don't tell.
Yeah, like-
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
They're like, hold on, what you mean?
And
why?
then the state that they're in facing this trial, where are they at?
Who's
Florida.
this wind- Florida.
They're in Florida. Okay.
So Melly's
Wow.
facing the death penalty if he's found guilty.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Oh my
I feel like
goodness.
this
And I'm
case
not
been going
exactly
on
sure what he
forever.
got for this. I
Forever.
know Flacco was saying in his commentary that he didn't even like really negotiate any like deal or whatever. He's just giving up really valuable information without basically having all his ducks in a row. I don't know if that's necessarily true because I feel like maybe the cameras come on once you strike the deal. But if that is true, then that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because like I know Florida's really really strict on stuff like this. So if it's like, hey, we're not gonna kill you, but you're gonna spend the rest of your life or 30 years, 40 years in prison, you know what I'm saying? It might be one of those type deals. But I also heard you know, that they may have already had this footage before Melly's
And it's like,
initial
who's
trial.
dropping all these interrogation footages? We've seen more and more. And it's like, we used to never see these a lot. And it's like, every single time something happens, we see the whole damn footage now.
Shit, I
Well,
feel
it's
like,
public
I ain't gonna lie,
information,
my
right?
Angle, well, that's true, but I feel like my angle on this shit is like, I'm realizing that just like we want clout, police and shit want clout too. And I think even more so, I think they feel like, yo, this could deter the next person who wants to be a YNW Melly. Not as far as a rapper, but as far as whatever may have or may have not went on in the streets type
And
shit.
I feel like sometimes they're like, if we didn't get you, we're going to put it out so the public opinion gets you.
Yeah,
you get
for
it?
sure.
We're going
We
to make
want-
your people hate you.
That's
least
what
we
I'm
want
can't
to
even
do
go
is
back to the
lean
hood.
I
towards
feel like- I
than
feel
like the police wanted clout. I would say the only thing I saw that felt a little cloudy from a former like officer of the law was the Young Jeezy thing with the FBI agent.
Nah.
Okay.
Oh, you a former officer?
I said from a former law enforcement officer.
I personally,
how did you hear
think,
that? Wait, how did you hear that?
Because you said coming from a former law enforcement, like
Oh,
some shit like that.
You said that?
I'm saying,
I thought he said.
I'm too young to be retired and shit and be at no jumper.
Police.
You ain't too young. You might have just like, man, I'm tired of this shit. I don't want to do this no more. I'm cool.
Now I'm gonna go kick it. I'm gonna go kick it with the Crips, the Bloods, and the Hoovers and everybody else. Fuck it. I'm gonna go kick it with all them niggas now. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I personally think all of this shit is a psyop.
In what way?
You know why? Because now you could snitch and then be good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And
You
I
have
think
a
it's
whole
psyop.
career after it.
Hold on.
I think it's a psyop to continue to make people do whatever they want, like it's GTA.
Right.
And now they showing this to show you, like, yo, do whatever you want so you could get regular people in trouble and then you be good. I think it's a psyop.
I think that the whole.
Because the music industry make money off of us going to prison.
Mm-hmm.
They
Listen,
invested in that. You
so
know
look,
that, right?
Like this is what I say. Like I think like this. I think at the end of the day, these cops wake up every day and have to go to a job just like everybody else, right? I don't think that they want that job to necessarily be harder for them. You feel me? So I don't think that they're gonna encourage people to go commit crime because that just necessarily makes your job harder. But at the end of the day, as a crime fighter, whatever, right? What I wanted to really key in on is like, Ricky, don't think for 1 second that cops don't want clout, bro.
100%.
Well, let me finish my statement though. This is why I kind of like push back against that. I might be, misinformed. Is that with the Jeezy thing, from the former FBI agent? What I saw, I kind of felt like, damn, that's dirty. Even if you are a former FBI agent, if you have information about someone being a confidential informant, you should never speak about it. You should never out that person, right? Because their safety, whatever. But he put it out there on his YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. His whole thing is talking about prior cases,
right,
et cetera. So will I say it's clout chasey? I don't know. I feel like he's just in the content space now, similar to like a Myron, right? Like, yeah, he does the fresh and fit shit, right? Mm-hmm. But really, what is Myron? Is he ex? He's ex
like Homeland Security or something.
FBI,
like
Homeland Security. He said he did a couple of cartel raids and stuff like that. He has a pretty expansive background, right? So I feel like it's within his right to tell those stories, just like anybody else goes on YouTube and tells stories about whatever else. But I think you do got to be like, you got to be cautious about putting out sensitive information. You know what I'm saying? Because like, even though you don't like, okay, you retire from law enforcement, you don't have to wear the badge and shit anymore, but you still get to carry a gun for the rest of your life and shit like that.
He still get compensated, right? I just think like you as law enforcement or former police, you shouldn't even be involving yourself in politics because you still receiving a police pension.
Yeah,
right.
You got to protect the public.
You know what I'm saying? So even like with him, like he wants some celebrity. Because you could have just put that out there and just gave that to somebody instead of, he got his whole little thing where he's sitting down and he talking about it and breaking stuff down. It's like, it's his next part. I'm the celebrity police. Mm-hmm. You feel me?
Yeah.
So,
and he did the shit with the chat. He did the shit with the chat,
Reggie Wright, like, yeah, but like, see, the thing about Reggie Wright, like, just my opinion, from just hearing him speak, like in his backstory, Reggie Wright, like, grew up with a lot of them dudes. Reggie Wright went to the schools in the hoods. It's like me and you going to school. You know me. I just decided to be from the gang. You turned to police, but we still friends. And I just happen to like use you. Like I come up in the music industry and I'm using you. You feel me? And you probably around me and seeing certain shit and just ain't reporting it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. I just think that like overall, police want to broadcast the fact that we got a rapper. Feel me? Like I always say on this shit, like I watch true crime shit like that. Mm-hmm. Bro, it's a reason why these dudes is doing stings with Chris Hansen. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like million plus subscriber channels, to show and doing like fucking press releases on these things. Like, and to an extent you start to realize like, oh shit, y'all want to be known as those people too. Like, bro, you hear it all the time. People say police is like a gang also, bro. And just like everybody else want to be them, they want to be them. They don't want to just be like poop-uts and y'all fucking like making fun of me and now we ain't nobody.
But that's where I say
breaking
though.
it down definitely in LA, right? Like, and I told y'all even when like the sheriff Lee Baca, like he was like the police commissioner for the sheriffs.
Yeah,
he was indicted for like shit that was going on in LA County Jail. Police whooping shit out, beating people up. They had the police on. They had like so. In LA County Jail go by floors, 2,000 floor, 3,000 floor, 4,000 floor, 5,000 floor. The 3,000 floor, they had a gang. All them sheriffs on there was called the 3,000 boys, even had tattoos and all that. And then they start breaking it down. Out here on the streets right now, they was like breaking it down like with the sheriffs and the Lennox and the police stations. Like, this Lennox station got this patch, they claim this. And I'm like, damn. And like, no. And you can see, like, look, even when they pulling up on you, like they don't pull up like LAPD. They pull up, they hopping out already with they don't even know who's driving. Guns drawn, like bro, like on me. Yeah,
Hawthorne, they'll get up on you. Look, this is a perfect example of what you're saying. What he's talking about with what is his name, Sheriff Lee Baca or something?
Yeah.
That's some clout chasing type shit that he was on with the celebrities that was coming to LA County Jail, and he wanted the status and whatever. I feel like what you talking about is just the entertainment industry, bro. It's millions of dollars in all this shit. If you could put a camera in front of something that's interesting, bro, and you could go viral and make your money, that's what it's gonna be. If you an entertaining, good looking dude and you just happen to work at the police station and like, hey, we want you to do this, that, and whatever, we're gonna cut you an extra check. Everybody's gonna get to the chili, bro. Like, it's a business, just how we in the same business. But clout chasing, that's something like that's some thirsty,
that's next level. But listen,
gremlin type shit.
It's nothing wrong with a law enforcement officer speaking their piece and making millions of dollars off that shit on YouTube. That's not really necessarily my angle.
I think that's foul. Like,
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
You ain't got no like Dev. You ain't got no business doing that. You're not in the street. You took it off to serve and protect. This you indulging in street politics in cases, regardless if it was a case from your station, whatever the case. That's not your business to put that out there. That was fought in a court of law. That's why that person was took to jail and was prosecuted by a judge. You know what I'm saying? A DA. That's
so
not
feel like
your job was done after you did your arresting and did your report. Your job was done.
Yeah, but it's just like this, bro. It's just like I'm a street dude. Boom. I put my time into the streets, right? Whatever happened, I transitioned, and now I'm doing YouTube.
I'm about to say the same thing.
I already did my job in the streets. I'm done abiding by the street code and all the shit that's going on in the streets. But I'm going to speak my perspective of the thing that I experienced. You
can't do that because the police, and not to cut you off, the police, that's not the police mentality. Just because you're retired, there's still a law-abiding citizen that they always been, and they're still, if something happened, they're going to call the police.
Yeah, but that's no different. That's no different from.
I'm not going to call the police. I'm not going to call the police, bro.
That's understandable, but that's no different from somebody who ain't in the streets just getting in the podcast and then putting a perspective on shit. At the end of the day, I'm not mad at you for putting your perspective on that shit.
You talking about Ricky, a dude that's just regular, went to college, chilling, coming on YouTube, giving his perspective versus somebody who was locking criminals up, or that people or did they say criminal, or somebody that, and some of these officers planting shit on motherfuckers, lying in reports and all that.
I love Ricky to death, but Ricky would have did the same shit if he was in that position. You feel what I'm saying? It's just a difference of that. As far as nigga, if somebody did something to Ricky, I expect Ricky to call the cops. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it don't make no difference as far as like, I get that was your profession, my nigga. But Ricky essentially would do, and no disrespect to Ricky. No. But I would assume that bro would do the same shit, nigga. Like, look. So for me, it's like this. It's like, yo, listen, I don't mind, like, if you speaking on sensitive shit that people didn't know about and you releasing like facts about the case that people didn't know about, I think that's too far. Right. Because you had a different end than everybody else. Yeah. So I can respect that. But if you like, listen, nigga, I was involved in X amount of arrests. I could tell you how these certain arrests goes from my perspective, whether you agree with it or not. It ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Do your thing. Just like I feel like when
that's
niggas,
not what you doing. Okay, you coming out here putting paperwork out here, you're politicking.
But bro, that's
talking about people
quick
was
question
hot.
Though, Ant.
No, he told this and that. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Quick question.
However you trying to cut it, Pooh. It's not working, buddy.
Wait. Hold on. It's not done yet. What about the dude? You seen the dude on YouTube, the janky ass CEO from Rikers Island and shit? You ever see any of his videos and how he be talking about how Rikers
fat-
Island used to
the
be
fat
the
dude?
fat
Yeah,
light
I know
skinned
exactly
dude?
who you're talking
He was
about.
talking about, he was talking about the
I
smell.
I know
Yeah.
one that I know that I was locked up with in Victorville, but he keep his face covered. And I knew his voice and who he was. And like, man, you whoop you. He like, man, who? I'm like, whoa. He like, damn, that's crazy. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I see you.
Like, yeah, but he was a cool, but he wasn't like no CO in there that was on bullshit. But he be on YouTube giving his perspective on shit and be talking about shit like, man, I ain't gonna lie, this car went hard. These dudes used to be like jacking. He just telling you the stuff, confirming the stuff that the inmates telling you. He just giving it to you from his CO perspective. Like, yeah, man, these dudes, man, they used to be jacking off on the staff or doing this and like. And
But
he
you
wasn't
think that's
even
wrong?
interviewing.
You think he's
You
dead
think
wrong
that's
for
wrong?
doing that?
They fired him.
But I'm saying, do you think he wrong?
Okay,
Do
so
I
he
think
was
he
still
wrong?
working.
Yeah, for like monetizing that on the internet and shit, or not even monetizing it, just putting that on the, putting his perspective on it on the internet.
No, because the CO he was in jail though. He wasn't he was a no, they know.
I know
like
how
bro,
he-
see, yeah.
I know how he
I see where.
bro.
No, that's why I said
Bro.
that. I see where.
I get
Ant
where
goes
he
to.
comes
Yeah.
So, and you trying to
Yeah.
say this, right? And correct me if I'm wrong. You trying to say, listen, if your perspective was always to be putting us in here, don't necessarily try to capitalize off our culture now.
Yeah.
That you on the other
I
side
don't
of
think
things,
it's that
right?
though. I think
But if you was
it's like an
if you
honor
was a
code.
part of this culture, yeah, you might have happened to work it by chance or whatever. Even if you worked it on purpose, but you didn't necessarily try
it just
to.
don't feel right, bro.
And that's what I said.
It don't
That's what
feel
I'm trying
right
to
with
get
no
at.
police
That's what I'm
on the
trying to get at.
internet talking about who
Yeah.
snitched when they are snitches, when they will tell. How the fuck that's what's going on
That's
out here
what
right now,
yeah,
and that's
what I
what's
get.
wrong with this
Yeah.
world right now. You will have somebody completely judging you about some shit that they have done before or done that's locked away, but because everybody else's perception of it is negative, they own you. Oh yeah, you woot, or you get down like this, and then you dig something up and you find out somewhere down the line that they was doing the same shit. So that's what I'm saying. How are you talking about a snitch or somebody telling in
When you a
paperwork,
snitch.
When you
nigga,
a
when you
snitch,
doing
yeah.
paperwork?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but bro,
See,
then we gotta frown upon every other nigga in all these
Bro,
mafia
that's
niggas.
already
all
frowned-
these
that
mafia
goes
niggas,
without
and
saying. We talking about the
understandable. But
police.
what I'm trying to say is, bro, is at the end of the day, my nigga, whether you snitched or not, niggas want to hear your perspective on what you were seeing. Because regardless of what your outcome was, you were still a part of it, nigga. If Alpo put out an interview, you feel me, tomorrow, bro, I'm gonna watch that shit. You feel me? Because even though, yeah, you might have went bad at the end of all this shit, but nigga, you still got an actual insight to what the fuck was going on.
It's a flip side to everything. Now, what I said, now I'm just giving my opinion. I don't think, like I said, how you judging something that you do.
Yeah,
And we
it's
live
like-
in, we
it's like-
literally live in a day and
I
age
respect
where
that.
it is
You can't
acceptable.
get on the. I mean, you
Yeah.
can do what you want to do. It's crazy just to get on there and be like, oh yeah, you're a snitch but you a snitch.
but
You will
and-
do it. So why
most-
are you talking about me doing it?
Yeah.
But do niggas who like transition out of the streets, right? Don't niggas who transition out of the streets kind of necessarily might not frown upon, but report upon shit that's going on in the streets and maybe a difference in opinion on, yo, maybe y'all doing that shit wrong. Maybe y'all not doing that shit the right way.
What you mean report?
What I'm saying is like if it's the same thing as a nigga who was in the streets, who got out the streets, who's reporting on the streets. Who's
It ain't the
next-
same
who's-
thing.
Who's saying, bro, but it's literally you saying like,
not
yo,
the same
I was
thing,
on this,
bro.
I was in this, but nigga, I might say that y'all doing that shit wrong. You feel what I'm saying? And when I say that y'all doing that wrong, immediately now it's the same exact
It's
situation.
Hold
not
on,
the
Pooh.
same
Wait,
thing.
let me
He's talking
slice
about
through it,
street
Ed.
dudes. He's not talking about other police officers.
Let me slice through it right quick.
He's not
This is what
judging
you're
other
not
police
understanding.
officers. Oh, y'all did your job wrong. You talking about me being removed from the street, telling the gang member what he's doing wrong because I did it. That's not the same thing. He's a police officer retired talking about street dudes and rappers that told. How's it the same thing?
He's looking at it as an honor code, bro.
No.
you're not-
Explain that
you're
to me.
not
Fuck the
understanding-
honor code. How is that the same thing?
No.
Hold on.
I get where you coming from. Once you made the last statement about it was about the type of CO he was in jail, I immediately
100%.
understood where he's coming at.
Yeah,
it
he's
from.
saying it's a
He's talking
conflict of
about
interest.
Yeah, it's a
honor
conflict.
code.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
not
conflict of
about no
interest.
shit that you
already,
can.
but that's
You
why I
feel
already
me?
said.
Like objectively explain
Yeah,
like
him,
this
like-
situation.
like
this
you got-
situation. It's like by situation. You know what I mean?
like exactly. Just like you got like. If you was a cricket cop, that's different. I can see if you got
Right.
fired for being a cricket cop and
Yeah.
you
'Cause he
reporting
playing
this shit.
ball.
You retired with a great pension. You did everything probably by the book, and now you're trying to report talking about who's snitching, and you will tell. Now the difference from this CO in jail, yeah, he was a CO, but I didn't experience him or see him doing no police shit. He was a dude that came to work that was just like, look, Man, this shit a 9 to 5 to me. This shit easy money. I'm coming to get this work. Like, niggas smoking. He the CEO when you come in. Niggas smoking on his board. Niggas chilling. Niggas know a nigga can get a squabble in. He's sitting in the office. He's not walking around. He's not being nosy. This is really a 9 to, this is just really easy work. Feet kicked in. I'm going home.
All right, so I got a question for you, Ant.
What up?
Who better to talk about snitching than the snitch, bro?
Who better to talk about snitching than the snitch?
That's a
Man.
Who better to talk about a snitch than a snitch, bro?
I get what Ann is saying, and I get what you're saying.
I'm not saying I don't get what Ann's saying.
I get what you guys are both saying.
I 100% would understand what bro's saying.
Because you look at it from the politics angle, but then...
Oh, no. Okay, so that's what we got Tekashi 6ix9ine for.
Oh, my goodness.
He said, I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you.
Okay, no, let him elaborate. Let him elaborate.
Give the blues to it.
But that's the problem, though.
That's what we got Charleston White for.
Nah. That's what I'm saying.
You gotta understand, he's been going to war with these people since he was 12, bro. He not about to give him a fucking inch,
How I'm
bro.
gonna tell Ian about the system, right?
I ain't got a problem with the police. Hey, police, look, y'all watching this. I know y'all be watching. I do not have a problem with y'all. I'm just speaking the obvious. Y'all know that y'all shouldn't be talking about nobody telling if you gonna tell. That's all I'm saying. It's obvious.
I respect that, and that's a moral code that I honestly agree with. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking on some other shit. Like I do feel as if like we have to allow people to report on their experience if you were a part of the experience. The one thing that I harshly disagree on is don't speak on it if you never was in it, especially if it's something that could be critical to people's livelihood. I go there. But as far as like, nah, you told, so you can't talk about like who telling or who not telling or whatever case. Like I said, once again, morally outside of this, we had a conversation. I tell you, I agree with you. You feel me? Yeah. But like as far as like,
and for me, I'm like I said, I'm not gonna never tell a person. I mean, it's just more of like me, because after you done it, it's done. Why you do it? I'm not in like, oh, you don't do this.
I call it right now.
Do. Like, I'm not trying to govern nobody life. It'd be nobody role model. You know what I'm saying? You know, only people I owe the raising to is my kids. Other than that, like it's a question of why you're doing it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I understand both perspectives.
Yeah,
I get what
real
you guys
talk.
are both saying for sure.
Now that was a good back and forth, especially because we in the internet space and stuff, we talk about a lot of things that don't necessarily have to do with us, and it's like, who has the right to say this or that, and what's appropriate, what's inappropriate. I think that was a good back and forth. You know what I'm saying? But
and it's kind of like in this day and age, I mean, everyone has the right to do whatever now, kind of thing.
Everybody got a YouTube channel, whether it's popping or not. We was just talking about that before we got into this. You know what I'm saying?
It kind of like reminds me of like the snipers in the military who get online and they tell their stories about Iraq and war and what they experienced. You know what I mean? It's kind of similar in a sense to me. You know what I mean? They're telling politics and they're telling secrets that happen in the military. So it's like if they can get up there and say that, I don't see why a police officer can't get up there and say.
I kind of feel like that's kind of different. I kind of feel like some people join the military early and they really don't necessarily understand what they signing themselves up to. Some people stand and take the patriotism to the heart, and some people be like, man, I was fighting somebody else's war, man. There was some janky shit going on over there, man. And now I'm just here. I'm having these nightmares. I'm waking up cold sweats, you know what I'm saying? And I just got a pension for it, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's different perspectives, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think at the end of the day, that's what it is, different perspectives. Ant perspective is coming from a different place.
For sure.
Than yours,
sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And that's why I said even like at the end of the day, like, I understand. I resonate with Ant perspective, honestly, outside of it, but like coming from a perspective of somebody who also podcasts, and I got to kind of speak for them too, like, I get the other side too, but
for sure.
We cooking, fellas.
Yeah. Well, let's move on to this next topic. Some more telling on the board that we got to discuss. This isn't necessarily, this topic isn't about telling, but recently Wack 100 crashed out on T Grizzly and DJ Academics after T Grizzly and an associate sent Academics a picture of Wack seeing Wack at the airport. Real stalker type picture. Wack didn't know a picture was being taken of him, and they had made a comment saying, we let Wack skate or whatever. So all of this is because Wack has said that T Grizzly is made statements on Baby Shooter about a robbery that occurred at his house.
I feel like there was going to be a moment when Wack and Academics crashed out on each other for sure. I definitely felt that coming.
I've listened to a lot of their stuff, and you know, Wack gets at him like, "Oh, you old square ass nigga, you don't know what's going on." I feel like Wack talks loud, but I think they are genuinely friends.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know what I'm saying?
But Wack don't play. He gonna call it out if he, you know, feels a type of way. Is there audio for this?
But this, like, even with this, like, see, I said, that's internet taking a picture, man. Look, don't snap a picture of me and send it to me and like, yeah, you was slipping, I could have got you.
That's weird.
Man, if you want to get me, man. Like, all that sending pictures and sending messages, oh, yeah, I seen you over here on this date. All right, what that's supposed to make me scared or something? Like, supposed to make the hairs on my neck? Definitely if somebody is saying something about you they got no business saying, if it's untrue, like, handle your candle or just...
We got so many internet gangsters now, Aunt. Yeah. It's not even funny. People rather pop it online and get a picture rather than really face the facts.
I mean,
right?
well, you know, it's different now, right? Like,
definitely.
We all done seen it these past couple of years, how people get at their ops online and stuff. Even, you know, I seen some shit where it's like niggas just DMing each other. I said, I didn't know y'all did that. I didn't know y'all was talking to them niggas.
I don't do that.
Yeah. Maybe different generation
shit,
type shit. You know,
nothing to do with the kid.
Right.
Like, I don't do none of that. But that is what they doing though. Like it took. Like, I remember the first time I seen it, bro. Like, I seen dudes going live with each other, like in each other's hoods, pulling up. Like, one hood pull up first. Hey, we over here. Where y'all at? Well, we trying to crip with y'all. Then, oh yeah, we be over here where y'all at. I'm just like, man, what part of the game is this? Like, what y'all doing? Y'all, you ain't trying to get nobody doing all that.
Different era.
Is it safe to say the game is gone?
Streets been dead, bro. It's
It's
a myth
hard-
that the
it's hard
streets
to say
ever
if you're in
really.
the
Oh yeah, look.
It's hard to
man.
say.
I don't want to.
I mean,
I
can we
don't
have
want
a
to
real
offend nobody,
conversation?
man. This they game. You know what I'm saying? Whoever
like-
playing it, this they game. You know what I'm saying? So
I think the
you know,
streets just evolved into what it is, and like,
sure.
Like a natural progression with the internet.
just like anything else. Niggas, basketball, they used to wear short shorts. Now they wearing longer shorts, and people back in the day might advocate for the shorter shorts, and people today gonna be like, we don't know nothing about that. This is the way the game's supposed to be. This is how it's been for the past 10 years or whatever the case.
Man,
may
look,
be. So,
watch The Wire, bro. Watch
Yeah,
The
The
Wire.
Wire.
This shit was made
Nigga said The Wire.
20 years ago, bro. Every story that you could learn or hear about in the streets, nigga, they done
is The
showed
Wire.
it to you, bro.
Yeah.
And it's a cold ass game, bro. Like from the politics to the niggas on the street corners, bro. All of this shit is working in collusion, bro. And people like they say it all the time. You think people stand up, people whatever. People been snitching since the mafia, bro.
Since the mafia.
So it's like
Talk about
I
it.
don't understand where it's like, you know, it's
I
just
tell people-
delusion
I
to
tell-
think that it's
I tell
anything
people that.
else, bro.
I tell people that all the time because, like, I'm big. Like, you know, I you know, I've read a lot of their books. You know, whether it been John Gotti book, you know what I'm saying, whether it been the Iceman,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
Sammy
saying,
the
whether
Bull.
it been you feel me, like, and you know they preach the law omerta, but like telling been going on, bro. Like it's paperwork. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. It's so cold out here, man. Like it'd be paperwork from the 70s or 80s, man, that people been knowing exists, but it's new to you. So you gotta understand if it's been some paperwork on somebody that long and nothing ain't happened to them, or ain't nobody else press the line and press buttons on them, man, you gotta stay in your lane in certain things, you know. So you gotta like, it's signs and symbols out here, man. Like, and like you should just like, man, abide by the laws of human nature, man. You
Yo,
feel me? Just stay in your lane, bro.
Is it safe to say? Is it safe to say, like, considering that the same shit that's been going on is going on now, it's just televised, right?
Right.
Yeah.
The streets ain't necessarily dead, but crime is dead, because crime now is able to be like seen from a whole different angle than it was back then. So it seems like the only thing that actually changed was people actually being able to be caught and prosecuted for their crimes. Because based off of what I be taking in, and not even just from this conversation, just from watching whatever I watch, all this shit that's going on now really been going on. It's just televised now.
It's just
for
the
sure.
internet
You know what I mean?
has changed
Man,
the
yeah,
game.
this ain't,
Yeah.
look, this ain't nothing new. So I'm not one of them dudes who come and be like, oh yeah, bro, yeah. Oh man, snitching at an all-time high. And it's like, man, it's been telling.
Yeah.
It's just televised now. The streets is just televised now. Now it is different elements too of the game that comes along with that in the and which the way these dudes getting down, you know what I'm saying? But like, nah, man, a lot of this stuff is a revolving door, and it's just being televised.
And then the internet just intensifies it. Like I remember being in high school, and I'm a little older, so I graduated 2005. But the year I graduated, I didn't have cell phones. He said, "Damn, I didn't have cell phones, and I couldn't even imagine growing up in high school with cell phones. It would have made all the drama 10 times more prevalent, right?
Oh, it did for sure.
Right. So I'm just saying, now that we have all this, it's just like it makes it more intense. You get it? It's just like you have more visibility, you know. So it's just like we're so desensitized with everything now. You know, that told me that when the Charlie Kirk, you know, shooting, when we saw that, I mean, it was just like, oh, okay. And then the next day something else. And then the next day something else. It's just like that would have been so shocking 20 years ago.
Man, that's what really fucked me up when I was younger, bro. Losing a homie and shit and watching how life just went on.
Right.
Like you think like shit's gonna stop or be like different or whatever, but once you're done with the ceremonies and shit, it's like, damn, bro, you died, and like it feels like niggas don't even miss you, bro.
Yeah.
Like life is just going on. Like everything is the same. It's just you not here. Type
But what
shit.
else the fuck's
And it's
supposed to
like
happen?
niggas will die though, but the niggas will die thinking that this shit means something, and it's gonna be all of this retaliation for them and all this other shit. You feel me? And it's gonna be this big parade about how you was a super gangster or whatever, bro. No, bro. You just not here no more.
You're just not here no more, and then life goes on.
You feel me? So like that shit put that in my head.
Last was left.
Yeah.
Life goes on.
And life goes on. Yeah.
So you know, but you don't know until you really experience it, type shit.
But
you know
you're
what I'm
right. That's
saying?
a rude
Like,
awakening.
It's a rude awakening. Like, damn, bro. Like this
Yeah.
nigga hopped off the porch and was really like giving it up, type shit. You feel me? He only a year and a half into this shit, and he's gone, bro. Like, nigga,
Crazy.
It's crazy, bro. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it didn't shock y'all, but that shit.
No, I
Is
understand.
what woke me up, and that's when I started telling my homies, like, "Hey, bro, like
woke
you
you
see,
up?
like losing a homie. You feel me? At a young age, type
Yeah.
shit. Like nigga, just feel me? He got popped in the head, type shit. And I was like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it shook the community, type shit.
Yeah.
on some
why did you
boys
say,
and girls club shit.
When
I ain't say 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 I just said
damn.
I said damn. Ricky, no. I mean like I'm
He
young.
got me. He got me.
I got Ricky
How
too.
old are you?
I'm 27.
Oh, you're a baby.
Nah, see, that's why he be saying that shit when you say what you say. That's why I'm saying, damn, 27 old as fuck.
He said,
27 old
goddamn.
as fuck. I know this nigga's knees was hurting when he got out of bed this morning. All right,
I don't even know how old
I
you
am
are.
older, but I remember when I turned 27, I was like, oh, fuck, I'm old. He acting like he young, you feel me?
I'm thinking you around my age. And
I
shit
have been
like
lying about my age
let's
for
play the
so
clip,
long, I
though.
don't even know how old I am.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, but he does call in.
Okay, let's hear it, because I do want to hear this.
I call it right now.
I love a good whack slashing.
What?
Bro, niggas be cowards. Bro, don't send me no picture of me and you ain't said nothing. You was a coward.
No. They sent it to me and they said they gave you a pass, and I'm like, yo,
Listen,
that's my
bro.
brother.
Hey,
Don't hurt my brother.
Nah, listen, don't play with me like that. T Grizzly, fuck your mama. Now, nigga, since you want to play like, bro, this the coward shit, right?
Wait, did you see who took that picture?
No, I don't give a fuck. If you in the airport, right?
Yeah.
Nigga, get cracking. That means you's a coward. You see me in the airport, you didn't say nothing. You didn't say, Wack, let's go to the bathroom. You're a coward. You's a coward. Like, my nigga, look, listen. If I see a nigga that I want to get at, I'm going to get at him if that's what I want to do. If it's a time and place I don't want to get at him, I'm not going to take a picture and say, see what I could have did. Now you's a bitch. Nigga, why you didn't say nothing? You didn't say a word. That means I had to leave the counter, right? Walk to security, walk through there. Nigga, and the airport was empty.
Hey, what? The first thing I thought when I seen the picture, I said,
Man,
don't tell me Wack don't got Delta One. You don't got the premium shit?
Nah, bro, she got to check her guns in, weirdo.
Oh shit! No, I know that, but like I just gotta make sure you're riding Delta One. Delta One.
No, that's what you can't. That shit don't mean that when you checking firearms, nigga.
No, I know. I check my shit in.
Okay, then. So you gotta go to the desk. That's at the desk.
Oh, okay.
Look at it, priority desk at the desk.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see priority. Okay.
But this is what I'm saying.
So wait, somebody was tailing you in the airport?
No, bro, listen. Have you ever in life been in an airport and a motherfucker didn't know who you are? Bro, they know who we are. Everybody knows who we are. Know what people do? Wack, what up? Wack, can I get a picture? If you's an op, say that.
Wait, what do you think the likelihood that the guy who took the picture of you from far away, when you walk by him, he say, yo, bro, can I get a selfie? You think
he ain't said nothing? He ain't said nothing. Listen to me, bro. If I see a nigga in a somewhere and I got an issue and I'm tripping. I'm not gonna take a picture. Nigga, that was on, baby, what day we flew back? Sunday? On Sunday. Today, Tuesday. Take a picture and then send it out Tuesday. Nigga, tell me, turn your video on and get at me and watch how it go.
Wait.
Let me tell you.
Wait, was this picture posted? Was this picture posted before? Because
no, you did send it. I don't, bro, listen to me.
Really?
Hey, bro, listen to me, bro.
I thought they used an old picture, because I ain't gonna lie, because the T Grizzly dudes.
Don't send me no picture. Listen.
Wack, they will not let this. Yo, T Grizzly called me like 3 times this morning at 8 a.m. Wait, hold on, my phone died? Oh, I gotta get my phone back up. Hold on.
I thought he was gonna crash out on him more. That wasn't that bad. What'd you guys think about that?
I mean, I think that's weird as hell.
Look I seen Adam the other day. He said that Wack was kind of putting him in a sticky situation because of this T Grizzly paperwork, right? Yeah. And he said that, there was a lot of back and forth. Is it real? Is it fake? And I think it kind of seems like Academic is like calling him out a little bit.
So is this dude whoever took the picture supposed to be affiliated with T Grizzly?
He is? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, listen, at the end of the day, that's lame. I mean, like, granted, I get you in the airport and ain't nothing you could do or whatever, but at that point, if you can't act on whatever it is that you're supposed to act on, it ain't no point in taking a picture either, because that just make you look goofy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Just for clout.
I mean, Wack ain't really take an L in this situation to me. As far as the whole paperwork situation go, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But as far as this specific situation goes, nah. Like, I don't really. I think that's just kind of weird. Like, you see that's like, bro, literally, like, people. If somebody probably see Ant at the store and take a picture of Ant, like, oh, I just seen Ant Hefe. Ant Hefe is a face around here. You know what I mean? Like, shit, Ricky. You know what I mean?
Somebody did me like that, right? Look, a dude seen me at the gas station, right? Where everywhere I go, people see me every day because I'm out in public. Like I said, I'm gonna protect myself if you play. Other than that, we gonna keep it regular. Hey, what's up? But a dude seen me like, hey, bro, Ant, what's up? I'm like, what up? I'm like, man, hold on. I walk in the gas station, get my gas, come out. When I come out, he like, man, I watch you, bro. All the stuff, man. Is it all right if I get a picture with you? I'm like, yeah. Man, pull his camera out. Like, man, yeah, right here with Ant Hefe. Start recording, man, right here with Ant Hefe, man. Woo. Then the dude happened to be from a hood, from somebody that I was into it with, and then went back to his homie talking about he caught me slipping.
No, he did?
Because he gonna be able to he got the video, he could push whatever narrative he wanted.
But you can't in the video, you said I'm right here with Ant Hefe.
Yeah.
Woo, man, you already know ain't none of that.
But still, even though, motherfuckers still gonna let you push whatever narrative you want to push, bro. And that's that shit sucks, bro. And that's why I said, I used to think like, before
sucks if you let people get invested into what the social media and the mass things. Like, ain't nothing happened to me. You know what it was. Like you said, you know what it was. It was a friendly encounter.
That's
the reason why I say it sucks,
it would have
though,
went up.
The reason why it sucks though is it's because it puts you on defense at all times. For even when I might want to take a picture with somebody,
I'm always, I
know you always on
like
defense,
that
but I'm
person.
saying
I'm like that anyway.
I'm saying like even like for me, right?
I get what you saying.
When I got off the show, bro, it was a lot of people who disliked a lot of shit that I did.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like, I didn't know when people was taking pictures with me for like, like it's the same exact situation. You could check me on Twitter, like it's crazy. Some shit is crazy. You feel me? Like, and that's why I say it put you up to where like, damn, now I understand why people ain't really just necessarily taking pictures with everybody, messing with everybody when you want to. I ain't even trying to say celebrity, but when you a face, essentially, you know what I mean? So like, and that's what I mean by put you up on defense, where I might be the nigga who just take pictures with everybody because I'm cool, I'm a regular dude, but All right, now I got 2 examples of somebody who like repurposed this video for some other shit. Man, I ain't about to keep taking pictures with y'all.
Well, Ant,
bro.
were you able to get on your platform and tell the real story and speak
But
your
everybody
piece?
like just the haters. Yeah, just the haters really was like the ones. Everybody else just kind of laughing like, man, you see, dude, like, man, hey, man, I ran in that face, smile on his face, man. He's a fan. He was a fan. It wasn't no negativity. Period. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't that because we wouldn't even been on no video. like for me, anybody that pulls a video out and start recording, they are not trying to do no harm.
They smile in your face.
They not trying to do no harm.
Like,
if I'm not gonna never pull no video. I'm not gonna never put no phone out to do no crime. Not to even sock nobody out to put nobody out there. I'm not none of that. That's just gonna have to be something that's caught on camera. Like, but me like, yeah, record this. I'm about to do this and then upload this. Like that ain't even never in my mind.
Sheesh.
Yeah, but as far as this Wack thing, like obviously the airport taking a picture of somebody at the airport don't really mean shit, you know. I mean, if the picture was taken somewhere else, like in private, you know, and then someone got the drop on you, that's a different scenario. But I am interested to see how this saga plays out. Like, I know people are saying Wack has been slow to put the paperwork out, but I've been paying attention to what's been said, and he said that the charges are coming down. Eventually, the charges are coming down. I know that, like, justice is slow.
Right.
So, you know, people are trying to say that Wack is, you know, he doesn't have the work or whatever, but I think that, you know, just because T Grizzly's people are saying I'm gonna put up X amount of hundreds of thousands versus yours to produce the paperwork, that doesn't really mean anything. That's just kind of like internet games. What's gonna
and I think that's why people were more inclined to believe him, because he's willing to put that much up. He must be telling the truth.
Yeah, that doesn't really mean anything. And like he said, the charges are supposed to be coming down. So I guess, you know, we'll figure out the truth a little later on in time. But until then.
Yeah, to be continued definitely on that.
Yeah, we're going to be getting some Wack 100 calling in on academics live streams going up, you know. Probably hear about it on the Adam and Wack show as well. Tap in, tap in. All right, let's keep it moving. I want to get into this. Kevin Gates gets backlash for dating a 26-year-old. He is currently 39 and went off on fans telling him his girlfriend is too young for him. Let's get into this clip.
Okay, let's watch this.
Because y'all just keep moving the goalposts, man. Let's see.
Y'all just keep moving.
I don't even know who his new girl is.
Man, 20, man. I don't, man. 20.
I don't know old washed up ass.
That's fine.
Bro, that's damn near grown.
That's
man.
fine.
I'm 27. I'd be damned if I couldn't date somebody 10 years older than me. My nigga, like, that's crazy.
Bitch, man, what nigga don't want a young hoe, man?
My goodness.
That's the problem right there.
There we go.
That's the problem right there.
Man, what the
It had nothing to do with the age. It had to do with this. Okay, go ahead.
Dick, man, straight up. You heard me? The fuck? What nigga wants something that been, you heard me? Don't nobody go, man, nigga have emotion. We ain't going to the used car line, man. What the fuck? But see, that don't be nothing but that washed up shit on that, like, man, hey, bitch, yeah. Nigga, damn near, yeah. Nigga old enough to be your daddy, yeah. Of course.
That's that's again weird, bro.
The fuck? Got more sense than hey, got sense enough to know how to listen. Man, don't. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, they beautiful as fuck. He got that fucking beard. He look like Dada. That's all you gotta say. Ooh, they look good together. They skin just glow. All you had to do. You couldn't have nothing nice to say, cause you unhealthy. When you unhealthy and you have an unhealthy heart, you say unhealthy things. She just look. You just finished eating a donut. She just look. You ain't say beautiful. You ain't say nothing. Look young. She look too young for him. So I guess you look the right age for me. I guess. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. The world ought to see me miserable, you heard me? Y'all won't see me with Rasputia. That's what y'all want to see. Y'all want me to be Norbit. You know what y'all? Hey, Norbit.
It's like Kevin be spitting sometimes, and then sometimes I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
I'm not gonna lie, he's one of my favorite entertainers.
It is just like so unhinged sometimes, but sometimes he be hitting it.
I think, bro. I think
he touched the car battery and the car came on.
I think
he's hilarious. He's hilarious.
To comment on what's really to comment on what's really at hand, whether people disagree or not. Bro, you 26, you 27. You a grown ass man or woman. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a grown ass man, bro. I don't look at myself as a child. I don't consider myself to be a child. So like, if I want to date somebody older than me specifically, just let's be direct. Like if I want to date somebody older than me, whether it's 5 years, 10 years, 13, or 20, I don't give a fuck. It ain't nothing weird with that.
Not at all. Once you get in like those closer to the 30s and 40s,
I'm
it
damn
doesn't
near
even
30, bro.
It doesn't
Like
even matter
I'm damn near
anymore.
30.
Yeah.
Like so, like I get it. If
Yeah.
I'm 30 dating somebody who's 45, yeah, I get that they much older than me. I understand that. But at the end of the day, we both grown ass people.
100%.
As long as we met when we was grown ass people.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like anything else. Now the shit that's weird about what bro saying is just like, yeah, I'm old enough to be your daddy.
Yeah, the daddy
and
comments, all that stuff.
That
yeah.
shit is a little weird because that's what makes it like, like, come on now,
That's bad
bro.
math.
Yeah,
That's bad.
it's bad math.
And it's just
100%.
like, what makes you think that? Like, what makes you want to think like that? Like, I'm not
because
into
people
like
be in
the
these
young
kinky ass
play.
fucking relationships, bro. People don't be having no normal relationships. We see with Shannon Sharp, bro. He was with the BDSM. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers be on some kinky shit, on some you know, daddy dom, little girl type shit, and that's their business. We need to get out of people's business. When two people are bumping skins, that's up to them.
And I think
You know
it's
what
so
I'm saying?
normal for a
hold on, let's
celebrity.
be clear though. Hold on, let's be clear.
What?
As long as it's two consenting adults.
Yeah.
You feel
But
me?
for celebrity
goes without
males,
being said.
it is so common for them to date younger women. We've seen this
For
time and time
sure.
again. This
Hell
isn't a
yeah.
shocker. This isn't weird. She's not 18. Like, this isn't shocking to me at all.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, like the era I came from, like nigga, all my friends' pops and my pops is like in there like
7 years
10
older.
years older than my mom.
Yeah.
You
My
know what I
daddy
mean?
definitely
Like,
was 10 years older than my
yeah,
mom.
like
for
that
sure.
was like, you feel me? Like, and I'm not
They was-
trying
they
to
was
like
back
nor-
like that in
you know
them
what I mean?
times though, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he
like,
was
that's
keeping
what-
it hella blunt, though. He was like, you think I want some more shit? Shit.
Like, that's what I mean. Like that's normal to see. Like it's nothing that I didn't see now. I mean,
Yeah.
if you dating underage women now, that's weird.
And
feel
you
me?
guys,
don't
you get
understand.
one life. Live your life and have a good time.
Yeah,
What
I
you
don't
wanna do.
understand though why people just can't like tell their truth. Like I feel like this is true for like most men, but if you come out and say some shit like this, it's like, oh, you red pilled and like all this other shit, and it's the same shit. Like when I talk to the
it's
homegirls,
just- but
they
it's
want to
just-
date a man older than
But
them.
but they're just really about sounding like a creep. Like, you know, you're like, yeah. Like, even though I know he trolling, but like I said, you got certain people, like, when you a celebrity, a face, or whoever, like, they gonna look for the negativity and content to make out of you. So the content out of, yeah, what you mean? Hell yeah, I'm old enough to be her daddy. They like, what?
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So it's just like the shit you saying. You feel me? Like, we know Kevin Gates trolling. Like, I don't think reasonably in my mind, like without a reasonably doubt, that he's trying to mess with somebody underage. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, it goes that I was saying regardless.
Yeah.
She's 26, I'm 39. We grown. It ain't like she's motherfucking 16 or 15 or 17 and I'm 27 or some shit like that. She's grown.
Yeah,
she's
she
over
grown.
21. She can go to the bar. She can drink.
Yeah.
All this shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all clowning. You know what I'm saying? So he's just clowning back. Y'all, she look young. He's just trolling. Yeah, you right. I'm old enough to be her daddy.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the real rule. Is like, don't date anybody you couldn't go get a drink with. Like that's how I move. You feel me?
No,
But like,
sure.
I'm not tripping on anything other than, you know, I know people were getting on Leonardo DiCaprio because he was dating girls like 18, and then once they turned 25, he would cut them loose. You know what I'm
I
saying?
remember that.
He's running allegedly. He's running a different program.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's running an entirely
Leonardo,
different program.
man.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, if that's how he wants to get out,
He was
then let
low-key
him live
sticking
his
to that
life.
shit,
Like,
though.
what
As
the
soon
fuck?
as they turned 25, they was out the door.
Yeah, if he's cutting them loose at 25, then that's what he's doing. I don't know about messing with an 18-year-old. Like, truly, I don't understand what you're talking about. Leo's like
can we
56
talk
or
about
some
this,
shit
bro?
like
I had
that,
this
or
conversation
60.
with my shorty the other day, and I was really like I personally think, to me, like, it's only and this is just my personal opinion. You feel me?
Okay.
To me, I feel like it's acceptable to date an 18-year-old at the age of 19, 20, and 21 is pretty much the last where I feel like it's acceptable, right? Like, I think anything after that, like, it's not, like, obviously in certain states and most states, right? That's legal. So I'm not coming at people, you know what I mean?
yeah.
But like, to me, it's like, how could you not like put that in the same frame of like, damn, like you essentially would have dated her when she was 17. You just had to wait until she was legal. So the question I'm proposing to y'all, especially like all of y'all, is like,
man, you
do
got
y'all feel like
you
it's
got a
weird?
wicked mind, man.
Y'all feel like it's weird dating 18?
Because the way you framed it, the way you framed
y'all
it,
feel
though.
like it's weird dating 18-year-olds?
We can't answer it because the way he framed it, though. He framed it on some shit where
the way
it's
you
like,
framed it, that you framed it as if
Okay,
like
but
I've
let
been
me-
knowing this girl before she came of age, and I was just
And why
and I
is
was just in the
that the
cut sitting
specific
waiting for
part?
her to
Yeah,
come
why
of
would you
age.
wait
Then I
for
got
her?
up on her.
Because,
Yeah,
what
we
I'm
not even
saying
gonna
is
touch
just
that
like-
with a 10-foot
what I
pool.
say is just
Oh,
like,
bro,
it's
what
like
the
to
fuck?
me, it's like if I date an 18-year-old, right?
Right.
That's just literally you're legal now. That's the only thing that is to me. Is like, because to me personally, I look at you still as a child. You know what I mean? It's just like you are legal now. I can't take that from you. But to me, it's still like as if you were 17. Like,
Why though?
So because like literally you are just the legal age of consent.
He on some
So
porn
to
shit,
me,
barely legal.
Yeah, like that to me is just a little weird when you older. It's like if you're if you just meet, put it like this, if you just meet the criteria for a job, I'm most likely not gonna hire you.
Well, listen, I'm gonna
You feel what
answer
I'm
that.
saying?
Yes.
If you just meet the criteria,
Thank you.
bro,
Yeah.
for a job, I'm not gonna hire you. You
Yeah.
feel me? So like for me, that's why I'm like, damn, it's a little weird when you like, and once again, like I said, 20, 21, 19, cool. You feel me? Like, but I just feel like, and maybe even 22 for some people, whatever. But like, I just feel like as a 27-year-old, 26-year-old, 25-year-old, I'm not looking for 18-year-olds at this point in my life, bro. You feel me? Like, just because to me, you just barely legal,
Yeah, she
bro.
not 18 though.
You feel me? Like
she 26.
No, but I'm just saying that's why I asked the question to y'all, because I was just thinking like, because I had this conversation the other day because of this exact same video.
Right.
As far as, you know what I mean? Like, so do y'all feel as if like, all right, it's okay? You know
I
what
mean,
to date
it's the
18-year-olds
law.
and
Once
shit?
you're 18, your parents cannot bail you out.
ain't looking-
You are an adult.
I mean,
you can go to
bro,
war, you can do all
motherfucker
this
ain't
stuff.
looking
You're
for
an
no
adult now.
18-year-old.
Bro, let me-
that's how I look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If you're an
let me
adult,
tell you the truth though. Let me tell you the truth, bro, because I was on a college campus and I'm seeing this shit. Let me tell you the truth.
25 and 18.
This is why I'm asking
yes.
this,
College
bro.
campus,
Like,
25
ahead,
and
Ricky,
18.
go off.
Professors.
Right.
Professors
And
and freshmen, sophomore. Let me tell you what it is, bro. It's
Spanking.
proximity, bro. The people you around are the people that you gonna fuck.
Right.
You go out to a bar, right? Not everybody in the bar is 21, but everyone should be 18. I'm talking about like college environment. An 18-year-old gets up on you, you don't know, you thinking she's 21. You go home, spank, find out that she's 18, but you feeling her. You just gonna cut it off because she's 18, or are you gonna judge like
I'm
the
cutting her off.
person and you know what she's putting forth to you type
I'm
shit?
cutting it off.
Okay, if you're gonna cut it
But
off, then that's
your
fine. But
own personal
that's your own
spectrum.
personal.
No, that's why I'm
like what
asking
you feel
niggas.
your
That's why I'm
morals,
asking.
that's
Yeah,
all
that's
that.
me. That's why.
Right.
But
That's you.
I preface
That's you.
this by saying this
Yeah.
is just my personal
Your
opinion.
personal
on
preference.
this.
I'm
Yeah.
just
You
saying,
feel
like,
me?
this is how this shit happens in real life. Like, I had
Mm-hmm.
homegirls at the time when we were both 18, fucking with dudes that were 26, 27, 31, and they
Mm-hmm.
found a thrill from that. They wanted to. You
For
feel me?
sure.
Like, I feel like this is the conundrum that we face with, like, men and women. Women want to date older, men want to date younger, right? But men get shamed for dating younger, and women don't get shamed for dating older. Why? Because men, when they're older, they can provide for you. They can do all the masculine frame things that they're supposed to do, right? And that's why men want to date younger, so they can like teach a girl things, whatever, whatever. So I feel like people, just like you said, you gotta, what did you say? You gotta respect the laws of nature. It's the laws of nature. Get out of people's bedrooms. It's what's going on. I've only dated one chick older than me. Every other chick I dated has been younger than me by at least 3 to 4 years, bro. I'm 31. You feel me? I prefer to date women that aren't my age and a little younger than me, because women my age are on a different type of time and like different type of pressures. They want kids
but
and all
that's
this type
crazy,
shit. I don't
man.
want kids right now. I
Okay,
want to have
that's
a career. I
understandable.
want
Yeah,
to build some
specifically,
shit.
yeah,
You
that's
feel me?
understandable.
Yeah, and in the attitude, you think you on the same level as me and shit. No, no.
Nah,
You ain't
nah,
no Ricky
you're not on
level.
the same
But
level
you
as
know
me.
what
I'm
that-
leading the shit, period.
It reminds me
Look,
of
you
like
can do the PC
That's
shit on the
being
podcast.
scary,
I'm
bro.
talking about
Hey,
my
man,
house.
that's-
And
that's-
my house, what Tony Soprano say, is 1950s. Out there, 2003. It is 1950s.
Yeah.
Bro.
This nigga done went
What
rogue.
you talking
Yeah.
about?
I'm
What
right.
we talking
Hey,
about?
letting you know James
The chat
Brown's
said
the man.
W.
He
Ricky.
done went rogue.
What
Yeah.
we talking about, bro? Like, and that's what women be wanting most of the time.
Hey,
But for some
hey,
reason,
hey,
we the same
hey.
age,
I
they
can-
act like it's not what they
yo.
want.
But you
Like,
guys,
no, nigga.
listen. This reminds me of like Bad Baby turning 18 on OnlyFans and becoming a millionaire overnight.
Come on, like that's not.
This is what Pooh is saying.
Is that
you
not
get it?
strange?
Doesn't make it okay. She
Like,
was
but
just
that's some
17.
internet shit.
Yeah, but this is we talking about real life, whether it's internet or not. This is still real life. These are still real men subscribing to this freshly 18-year-old's channel or whatever you want to consider it.
Right.
To me, honestly, that's just a little strange, bro. Especially at my age, and that's what I'm saying. I'm willing to accept like up to like 22. But anything after that is just like, damn, like you said, you play in your ballpark. You feel me? So like, if I'm 27,
been on
bro,
that OnlyFans?
literally, I never got no OnlyFans, never subscribed to OnlyFans. Hey, come on, man. I've been a handsome nigga since I was young, man. I ain't never had to. I ain't never had to subscribe.
I know a lot of handsome niggas doing all type of shit. That
you
ain't
saying
do with
doing OnlyFans and shit like that?
I said you subscribe. I said I ain't been on OnlyFans.
You guys, there's cooking classes on OnlyFans. It's not all sex.
OnlyFans, I'm going to peep.
There's all kinds of
Homegirl
content.
drops an OnlyFans link, I'ma see what she working with.
Listen, respectfully, I'm not about to.
Ricky,
he's a
Period.
I told you he's
Period. All the homegirls that have copped that been OnlyFans, I subscribe.
I told you.
1999. Credit card.
He's right loose, bro. I'm telling you. No. Listen, bro.
Talking about on that thing.
Listen.
What's going on?
Shout
you
out.
making porn now?
Shout out all my peoples out there who subscribing. And shout out all the women and whoever else content creators putting on OnlyFans.
Yes.
Ain't nothing wrong with y'all. Personally, I don't indulge.
You don't
in
gotta
it.
beat off
I
to
just
it,
don't
but
feel
you
like
can peep.
I'm not paying for nothing. Like I'm not paying that.
But
at
Pooh,
all.
you heard what I said. It's not
$5
just
here
sex
and there,
content.
ain't
There's
gonna hurt
cooking
nobody.
classes on there. It's a whole array.
Why the
of
fuck I
things.
need to go on OnlyFans for a cooking
No,
lesson?
I'm just saying it's not just.
I go on YouTube.
It's not just sex.
Why would I go on OnlyFans for a cooking
Right, but
lesson?
everyone here's OnlyFans are like, oh my god, it's all sex.
Hey, what
it's
we
women.
drinking
It's
on, man?
everything. You want some champagne?
Left with the shit.
Wait, what happened to him?
He wasn't feeling it, man.
Oh, he wasn't feeling it?
I think he left.
I think he got an interview today or
dude.
what?
Nah, he had one yesterday.
Oh, okay, bad. Yeah. Maybe this isn't his lane, but that's fine.
Wait, so he's gone?
I don't
wow.
know. I saw him out in the lobby when I went to go get up to use the bathroom.
Oh,
But what,
okay.
you want the champagne? It's right there.
Nah, it's not even.
Oh, it's not anymore?
He
Okay.
had the Hennessy. We had the champagne in
Yeah,
here.
man, but this is what I'm gonna say is that just stay out of people's bedrooms, bro. Like I understand the thought exercise that you put in forth, but because I've seen this shit and I've had homegirls tell me like they like to be with older dudes for whatever reason, and I definitely know like professors were like, you feel me, hitting shit around me and stuff like that. Just from like, I guess this is this week's tea.
Yeah.
It's just proximity, bro. Like that's how people mate. People are gonna have sex with the people that are around them. Of course, they should be of age, consenting adults. That goes without being said. But like, the internet scandal, your spouse is too young, whatever, bro. Especially in this space, he's a rapper, bro. Whatever some fly ass rapper could come out. Ice Spice comes out tomorrow, 21. That thing swinging. She popping. She got money. I'm popping.
You saying
I'm
21?
31 right now. I'm
look,
with
that's
Ice
different,
Spice.
though. That's
if
different.
Ice Spice
What
looking
did you
at me,
just say?
she
You
took.
just said 21.
This lady is 27.
You said 21. We're not talking about this lady. I proposed a specific
He was
question
talking about
to
the
niggas.
18.
Oh, I wasn't.
I
on the
proposed a
18-year-old.
specific
I wasn't
question
on
to
the
niggas.
18-year-old
This
thing.
lady, I don't really care about the situation with them. Like I said, I think at 25, nigga, you grown.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
her and Kevin Gates situation, I literally said,
Man.
I agree with it, but nigga, it's just weird once you start saying all that like daddy shit.
How old is
That's
Ice
weird.
Spice?
You feel
Yeah.
me?
So
Like,
Pooh's question was, would you guys feel comfortable dating somebody 18 because
that's
it's legal?
18 because it's legal.
That's the question.
That's my question.
Ice Spice is 25 years old, so she started popping off a few
Ice Spice
years
is
ago.
25.
I was maybe 27. Man, Ice Spice, look, she took. I ain't even fucking gonna play with you. I ain't about to do this.
So at 18, you back at Ice. You
Ice
fuck with
Spice, did she drop that video, Munch, at 18?
Whatever, if she did it. But
She
even
wasn't
if
18?
did,
She was
even
older?
if she did.
She's 25.
Nigga, fuck all that.
she
Even
ain't been
if
out
she
that
did,
long.
Ice
even
Spice get up
if
on
she
me.
did.
Ice Spice get up on me looking like a Pinky in her heyday. Shit, nigga, I'm on that. I'm on that. I ain't even gonna lie to you, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Person though, because there's some 18-year-olds that are still like children,
Yeah.
like, not doing shit.
Yeah.
But then there's other ones that are like more mature.
You hit
more
the nail on the
adult.
coffin. It's your moral compass. It's your standards. It's your environment. It's all that has to do with your decision in that type of topic.
Yeah.
That's what it has
I
to do
respect
with.
that because once again, at the end of the day, one thing we can't deny is the fact that it's the legal age, right? That's the one thing we can't deny.
Right.
just for me. Once again.
And I
So
think
Ice Spice, same question. Ice Spice pull up on you. Same question though.
You already know
Ice Spice pull up on you at the bodega. Ice Spice pull up on you at the bodega. What you doing, Pooh?
This shit, huh?
What you doing, Pooh? Ice Spice pull up on you at the bodega. What you doing?
I'm not saying that. I understand initial.
Chop cheese.
Hold on. I understand initial attraction and all that. The moment that I personally find out that you 18, I'm talking about Pooh. I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with Ricky Roy doing it, but as Pooh, nigga, the moment she say I'm 18. Yo, I'm
Can't
straight.
do nothing with it.
You feel me? Like I'm straight. Like it's just that's just too fresh for me, bro.
Hey, you a better.
Her Spotify is from 2021.
From 2021.
Okay.
So 2021, she was about. Yeah, she was 21. She came in the game at 21. Yeah, so we can't even do this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I even understand that, but like 18 is too fresh, bro.
Oh, Ricky, you loved my Ice Spice Halloween costume, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the hair. It's the
You
hair
loved
too.
it.
It's not even the yams. You know what I'm saying? It's Ice Spice got the total package for me. So I ain't gonna lie to you. Maybe I'm weak. You feel me? Weak in the knees, like Dirk in that video.
He said weak in the knees. Oh my goodness. I love it. The chat is going
That
crazy.
just might be my type. Shit. Well, let's move on to the next one, man.
You funny, Ricky.
What we getting into? What do y'all like here? Anything that y'all like? Should we
Let's
get
talk
into
about
the
Hellcat.
Epstein
I saw
shit?
Hellcat right there.
Oh, Hellcat speaks about why
Her and Almighty Suspect are no longer friends. Well, we can guess why that
shit.
is. Wow.
Bro, I feel like Almighty be up here with us on Wednesday, right?
So you guys, let me ask you this. After that heated racial debate and what happened with Bo Jackman and Hellcat, was she let go from the podcast or did she step away on her own just because of the controversy? Hellcat.
You back office, you can speak on it.
Right. I'm saying when after the controversy with the back and forth.
She doesn't live out here.
But y'all had her on.
You
like,
guys
for a
had her at the
cool minute for a while,
competition.
though.
Today she was on like when the news first originally started.
Uh-huh.
She was part of the news.
Okay. So what I mean is after that whole interaction that happened, did she step away just respectfully?
No, Adam came on.
Gotcha.
Came on and he said that he didn't appreciate that being on the platform. That
Got
he doesn't
it.
want any kind of like racist kind of like instigations going on between the hosts and all that.
Mhm.
So he was just like, I don't think that that's cool. And I guess it was like hey, don't ever come back up here, because I think she was just up here for an interview, but just kind of like we cool off that for now. I'm just reading into it.
Yesterday was like her first interview. 2 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
reading into it. Adam hasn't told us anything,
Okay.
whether it's this way or that way, but I feel like from his statements, it was just kind of like I wasn't feeling that on my cameras,
Okay.
bro. Like what?
Yeah,
You
it got
feel me?
super heated in here. It was a lot of people offended by that. So okay, that's interesting. Do you want me to read this right here?
Nah, this is just a Redditor's comment. Let's just get into the content.
Okay.
What's your relationship like or stance or opinion towards all
Is that when Tam was up here? Is that Tam?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
Tam.
period.
Tam Burgers.
My girl Tam.
You don't want to talk about suspect either?
You was trying to bring in Arkansas, wasn't you?
Did you hear what he just said?
You was trying to bring
You got beef with
suspect to
him?
Arkansas?
No, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. See, he don't know shit.
I don't even know what dude.
But
What
what I'm saying is what I'm saying. You heard what he just said.
You was trying to bring him to Arkansas. You
See, I didn't know who it was. Hear me talking about, hey, you know
Hold
who?
on now.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, you heard what this man. This nigga ain't from the West Coast.
He not privy to the
He another
situation.
nigga that I make plays with from where I'm from. I've been fucking with Dirt for 20 years, right? Now, he just told you, hey, that nigga, you try to. All right, this one. That's why I really don't want to talk about it, because I literally told Almighty Suspect himself that I'm not gonna just talk about you, because, I mean,
Oh, that side. That side said it all.
because I'm still where I'm from. A lot of niggas didn't appreciate that. All that laughing and shit. Niggas don't, come on, man. I might not be shit to you, but somewhere I'm that nigga. And I know I keep it real with motherfuckers, for real. Dirt wasn't listening. Dirt, he don't know what's going on.
He not privy to
He
it.
just said, ain't somebody you try to.
Yeah.
I call Dirt when I want to make something happen.
Okay.
All right? All right.
Dirk
So,
as in
to make a
Lil
long story short, I was going to talk about it, but I wasn't asked about it, so I wasn't going to bring it up.
Okay.
But since you asked me about
I did ask you.
and they made content about me unfollowing Suspect anyway, I might as well talk about it.
I saw the clip.
Right? All right. My niggas, they know how real I am to a motherfucker. So they hearing down south from Suspect in his own mouth, Cat left me the car. Cat real, Cat do this, Cat do that, right? People don't know. We did a 24-hour live stream at No Jumper. I was trying to get Almighty his job back. I was pushing for it because then he wasn't back on.
He had got fired at the time.
Right?
Okay.
He had got fired. Now, behind the scenes, I literally would talk to people. I would stop tripping, let Almighty come back. You know what I'm talking about? I would actually call in on the show, even when he would go to jail and talk good about Almighty.
You was vouching for it, bro.
I was vouching for him, right? Because I thought that we was partners in real life. Fuck a podcast.
Right.
You did. So I got that phone call that Saturday from staff and No Jumper saying, Almighty ain't gonna be able to come up here because a nigga he got up into it with is up here and he said he gonna do something to Almighty if he see Almighty.
I know what you're talking about.
Right? I'm like, huh? Now, before we went in there, I had another one of my niggas from Arkansas, his name DP. He was here with me. And he heard Almighty say, man, you walk in there with me, you might have to fight because goddamn me, niggas don't like me in there, right? My nigga was like, fuck it, we shit. I'm with Cat. We go, if we coming with you, if you come with us, shit, we all together. Because where we from, that's just how it go.
Okay.
Dirt, am I lying? If I ride with you, the way I think, and me and my partners, how the fuck I'm gonna explain to your parents if something happened to you that
We
I
roll
left
together,
you?
yeah.
You did. So we all together. We come together. We gonna lead together. So DP, which is my partner, told Almighty, cool, fuck it, nigga. If we don't have to squad, we gonna have to squad. Let's go. Let's go. All right. I get in there and I find out. I'm gonna let you read the message so you can know who it is. And really, I'll FaceTime the nigga right now.
That's not necessary.
I talked to the nigga when I got in. I was like, that's him. This why Almighty can't come up here. Fuck it. I'm gonna go over here and holler at him. You did.
Right.
I'm gonna holler at him. So I did. Now, but the thing is, though, you know I'm not from here.
Okay.
So I didn't know what kind of mindset he was in or not.
But you didn't care. You still hollered at him.
I didn't care. I tried to holler at him because I'm thinking I'm doing this for my partner.
Whole time he not your partner.
The whole time you laughing when you said, look how little I am. Look how short I am. My niggas at home don't think that shit funny. You did?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I unfollowed you.
When you had your altercation, he was laughing and antagonizing. He switched up on you.
Not only that, like I had to deal with my niggas calling me all week because they look at shit. You know, I try not to look at shit. I care about what's happening in real life. I really got so much shit going on.
Not the
I really
content.
don't care. My partner's calling me. They more mad than I am.
Yeah.
Man, this nigga on a motherfucking he on the
news,
the Chicano station.
Oh, he went on their
He
podcast.
didn't get paid for it. He called in to he throwing you under the bus. Oh, that's okay. That's it. Yeah, okay. My partners is like, nigga, if a nigga was in a shootout, you see how a nigga would do you. You did? Because I'm important to some niggas. To others, I might not be.
Yeah,
but to my niggas, I'm important.
It sounds like he disregarded whatever friendship or accord y'all had, but that's unfortunate. Again, Suspect was one of my favorite people to pod with. When I did see that go down and how it went down, I was shocked because that just doesn't seem on character. But you never know what people.
Ooh. So let me tell you something. From a fan's perspective, watching that altercation, it looked like Sus was in a rock and a hard place. It looks like he had a rapport with Bo Jackman. They were friends. They did interviews back in the day. And then it looked like he was friends with Hellcat. And it looks like it was a racially heated debate. And he was uncomfortably laughing. That's what I kind of got off. I don't know necessarily if he was laughing at her, but it just looked like he was in a rock and a hard place and he was trying to kind of stick up plus laugh and all this. But you can definitely tell she expected Suspect to have her back more in that situation.
I think the problem is, though, is like Suspect kind of played it exactly how he was supposed to play it in that moment, because if you say something that's dead ass wrong, like especially in a podcast setting, now if we outside and you my brother or whatever the case may be, and you say some shit and now people after you, yeah, I got you regardless, right or wrong. You feel me? But like in a podcast setting, you say some shit that's completely wrong, regardless if I fuck with you or not. I ain't going to just agree with it just because I fuck with you, even though I know it's dead ass wrong. So I think Sus ain't wrong for kind of sitting back and saying, shit, both of y'all was wrong. Even Bo said some weird ass shit. When
I mean,
was
Bo
kinda,
literally admitted to rage baiting.
yeah, Bo even said some weird ass shit too. So like, I think Sus was at a point where it's like, shit, this ain't really even in between me right now. Now, obviously, if it got down to the point where y'all about to squabble or whatever, I would expect Sus as my mans or whatever to at least stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but anything past that, like y'all both dead ass wrong. Y'all both said some wild ass shit. You feel me? Like, it ain't nothing that I can do to change this. Like, y'all both crossed the line. This is completely between y'all. The only thing we could do now is stop this shit and move on and keep potting. I mean, like, I'm not gonna allow no violence to happen between y'all because I fuck with both y'all. If it is that, I don't know how it is, how his relationship is with both of them, but that's the only thing I could really do. You feel me? Like,
it was just the stuff that she was saying was so intense and blatantly like really bad. You know,
it was worse. Yeah,
it was worse than
worse.
Bo's.
Yeah,
Bo's was doing little subliminal innuendos, and he was still being racist in a way. But hers was just like Home Depot, ice. Like it was just kind of intense. So I feel Suspect.
I think between passive aggressive and direct, it don't really matter. You feel me? Like, I hate when niggas is passive aggressive though. Don't get me wrong. I hate when niggas is passive aggressive. But like, she was tweaking.
Yeah, she was tweaking for sure.
She was tweaking.
I like her name. That's such a dope name.
She was tweaking.
Though.
I fucks with Hellcat too. Like, I think she a cool peoples, but she was tripping, bro.
Yeah.
And Bo was tripping too for doing that shit he was doing. Bo was kind of like being passive aggressive about the shit he was doing. Yeah, so that's why it came over a little bit easier. But what happened?
Yeah, bro. I feel like this is where I feel like it's picking and choosing. I wasn't there. I just got hired. I wasn't on that panel.
Oh yeah, we know you were there. We know your ass was there.
Because we gonna check the racial tension in the room off the bat because we don't want nothing said. So just like in a situation like this, like I ain't even lie, I'm one of them dudes. Like I'll be hating when motherfuckers be talking about like you got them people that be like, oh, and I feel this way too, but it's like to a certain degree where people be like, hey, I'm with you, I'm rocking with you, right or wrong. You feel me? Like, yeah, but like if you could prevent a wrong, or if you know if a wrong already happened, like and you know your people like did some bullshit, you gotta like, man, hold them accountable instead of just letting them be wrong and then crash out, then you crash out with them and then tell them later, man, you know you was really wrong.
Wait, so in this situation, who are you saying should have been like, hey, bro, you in the wrong here?
Whoever made the first racial
comment. Yeah, okay, I feel that.
To be fair, Almighty did say that's he's laughing, but he's like, this is so racist. This is so racist right now.
He said it to Hellcat, then he checked Bo for the subliminal shots as well. This is the way that I see it, is that when I watch this clip, I feel like there's a little bit of picking and choosing on her end, and just the whole like, oh, I don't like that you like laughed at this type thing. We get this all the time. They be saying this about you in the comments, about anybody, whatever. Motherfuckers can laugh at some shit if they think it's funny. We're on No Jumper right now. We done seen everything happen up here. When it's your turn to get roasted and the room wants to laugh at you because a funny comment came in or somebody said something to you on the couch and it was funny, you got to take that. Ain't no breaking it up and let's stop this or whatever. Like, we know we got to clip this shit when it leaves. We want it to go up.
It's a rite of passage here. You will not be at this platform without having that happen to you. And you got to accept it.
That's why I said when you podcasting, bro, it's a whole different ball game. Like, we could come in here as brothers as long as nobody put their hands on you.
Right.
That's a whole different,
which never happened.
But, like, as far as y'all having different opinions, even if it get heated, if like niggas ain't like being like, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta let y'all do that. If I'm up here with my blood brother, bro, and he start disagreeing with you, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and disagree, bro. Like, as long as it don't get to the point where y'all getting disrespectful or you feeling disrespectful, or I feel like it might cross tensions to where it might get physical, that's when I'm stepping in. Other than that, bro, nigga, y'all can go ahead and disagree all y'all want. Like, we coming up here knowing this is what we coming up here for.
Yeah, like, you got to be internet ready at the end of the day. If somebody goes up on you, you got to be ready to kind of go back, shoot, you feel me, roast. That's how we grew up in LA. Everybody done been in a roast session where you done got it the worst. Everybody on you. And then you up, you feel me, you got everybody laughing at the homie, whatever it may be. So I feel like she kind of picking and choosing here. I feel like she put herself in that situation. You know, Sus wouldn't have let nothing happen to her if it came down to any kind of physicality. And I mean, who's afraid of Lil Bojangles?
They said Hellcat was tripping, man. Hellcat had all the whole office ready to get Hellcat.
She was tripping. She was saying
something. She had the twin brothers.
But Ant's right, though.
She had the twin brothers that was ready to get in the lobby, man. Look, she was tripping.
Hey, yo, Ant, look, yo, like, I think like my I don't know, like a few times ago when I was in this motherfucker, I asked these niggas, I said, yo, how was that shit, bro? And I didn't know these niggas was brothers. You feel me? So I was like, oh, all right, that makes sense. Just like I said, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm sitting there laughing about this shit. I'm just asking these niggas. I said, so y'all was the reason this shit went up, for real. Like,
nah, they weren't the reason that it went up.
Nigga,
bro. It was
yes,
Hellcat was the reason that shit went up.
Them coming in the room and crashing out too was a big part of why it went viral.
Was the reason that shit went
I think so
left.
too.
And it's because it's, but bro, hold on. But you want to know what this? You want to know what's? You want to know the craziest part about this shit is it was like almost like a 360 effect where, bro, no matter what, when you offend somebody, all respect to Hellcat. Bro, you know better than to talk to somebody like that about something that differs from their community.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because you know, no matter how much logic or what you try to put in it, you got to respect that that's how they going to feel about it.
Yeah.
And these dudes is coming the same way where it's like, this our community though, and you saying this about our community, so they going to feel just as hard about that shit. So it's like two people who really feel like at the height of disrespect, bumping heads is not like much you could do. You kind of got to understand like, y'all both cross lines that it ain't really no coming back from. Only thing I could do is try to intervene and stop y'all from actually getting into something violent. You know
and Hellcat was cooking too when he said, I'm gonna call a doctor to have him prescribe your broke ass some money, nigga. That shit was funny as fuck. But then she started attacking the whole Hispanic community. You feel me? And we like, God damn, what are you doing that for?
Her response in her interview, Adam asked her about her initial reaction when that shit happened.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Hellcat knew she was wrong. She didn't want to take accountability for it in the moment as it was happening. You know, she was standing her ground, but she knew she was wrong for that shit. Like, she was cooking them at first, and she just went left.
We
Type shit.
niggas, bro. We
You
not
feel
gonna
me?
admit that we wrong in the moment.
It's just, it was the sensitivity of the subject talking about what they were talking about. I remember I dated a girl in college. I asked that bitch about her period and we both ended up in jail. Like, they are so sensitive about that kind of stuff. So I think it was the topic. You feel me? It was literally talking about her being the stepfather and all that. And it was just so triggering and uncomfortable for her that she had no other choice but to handle it like that and lash out. And then she was trying to get understanding from the guys and they weren't letting up. Bo and Sus were just like, no, it means this scientifically. And so it was just like full defense mode. 100%.
Like, but they were podding though. You feel me? Like, obviously, you know, nigga suspect knew what she was saying, but they was podding. They was just, you feel me, keeping the conversation going and shit, making it interesting for the people. So like, you got to be internet ready when you come up here. You feel me? Like, what I got from it was no disrespect to Hellcat. I was like, this is an age gap thing. Like, the way she's popping it right now, like, I could imagine my auntie being on some type shit like this, you know, or one of the older people in my family that, you know, they get hot and they just say some. You know, I'm like, oh, hold on now. We ain't racist, though.
I know. And she was like, we're from the South. That's how we talk. And then I was like, girl, no, I don't know about all that.
I used to live in South Carolina and Virginia. That's not how we talk.
About all that.
No, talk like that. That was a bad moment, but I feel like,
She was on her Little Rock.
She was on her Little Rock. Yeah, well, hopefully lessons were learned from that. That was a big moment for, I think, everybody, a learning lesson, 100%. Okay, what we got next, Ricky?
What y'all feeling, man? Take a look at the board and y'all tell me what you feeling. Should we get into this Epstein? Should we get into a little bit of politics?
I like the Little Woody one.
All right, let's go to Lil Woody then. Where you gotta highlight it for me? I'm looking at all these different.
Okay.
Lil Woody speaks on Young Thug being cool with YFN Lucci and not gonna forgive Lucci and work with Lucci. Could have did that with Gunna. Wobbly Thug!
He said,
Ed, once you were going
listen,
that's the main shit that sticks out of my brain. Wobbly Thug! Wobbly Thug!
That was funny as fuck. But nigga Wobbly Thug. That's how it was coming.
Was funny. I don't know if it was the silence in the video at that point, but that shit was hilarious. Niggas still liking that shit. I get notifications on it. Oh my God. Go ahead.
You street, my nigga. You want to come out here and act like you forgiving Lucci and work with Lucci and do all this shit with Lucci. You feel what I'm saying? This
that hurt your feeling?
Yeah. Because you could have did that with Gunna. I don't want it to done to me. It would have seemed more sincere if you did it with Gunna. It's been bloodshed, not saying between you and Lucci, you feel what I'm saying? Like I said, this is what make you look bad. You willing to forgive somebody that was trying to hurt you and that you were trying to hurt, but you're not trying to forgive somebody that didn't know any better. They took a plea. Gunna don't go to jail.
Yeah.
Gunna not with all this shit.
So do you think if let's say hypothetically, if goddamn, all right, y'all came home and goddamn.
We came home.
Yeah, not hypothetical. Once y'all came home, y'all just called me, which y'all couldn't do that, but it's like, bruh, we're finna play this shit like it was all a game. Where would YSL be right now?
You.
If niggas be like, shit, bro, we all family, we back at home.
You gotta look at this, right, man? What best friend, what type of friend to have when they been through shit with you, right?
Yeah.
We all made bad decisions. What we learned from.
Yeah.
We all went through that. We learned. We know what and what not they do no more.
Yeah.
So why go choose new friends that ain't never been through that with you?
Yeah.
Because you know how to deal with a person.
Some relationships, goddamn.
Everybody showed Thug how much they love him. Niggas willing to sit in jail for Thug. You heard Slime like Shawty. You heard Moonton. Slug. Yeah, everybody. Even though we all know each other, all of it was a piece of shit. But all of our loyalty to Thug was what it was. Just be honest, my nigga. So if Thug come home and not do what he did, YSL would have been bigger. That's my... If his environment, and everybody say, oh, I'm running behind his bandwagon. So this is what it was. First of all, how the hell is this a game if there's no loyalty being here amongst each other? We all talking about slamming and stealing and rubbing and killing each other. So how we a game? We can't even trust each other.
Facts.
You feel me? So, you know, like I say, man, it's a process that we went through. We overcame. God is so good. You know, we learning from it. You know, Thug gonna shake back one of these days. I hope. And I pray for him. I pray for him. I pray for Slug. I pray for everybody. Because Thug ain't the only one on this case. See, I watched that's what a lot of people did. They just made it about Thug. You had a little 17-year-old, 18-year-old Lil Rod. Young man had a life sentence already. If he got life, why y'all drag him in this trial? You know what I'm saying? And then for those who went to jail, they don't even exist. His environment, you feel what I'm saying? That's not the case. This is not the situation where, like with 6ix9ine situation, where all his co-defendants went to prison. The boys who did go to prison in this case, they went to prison because the state had them debt to the room for what they did.
Already.
That wasn't a RICO. Them boys popped somebody allegedly. For the ones who want to try to twist this up, they popped somebody and got caught for popping them. And they say, okay, well, since y'all this right here, we just going to put y'all on this RICO. You feel what I'm saying? That's not the case. This is not the situation where, like with 6ix9ine situation, where all his co-defendants went to prison. The boys who did go to prison in this case, they went to prison because the state had.
Yeah. So, man, how y'all feeling about what Woody had to say about the whole situation?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I could forgive somebody who shot at my mother, shit, anything else I could forgive after
You
that.
talking about it from
Who shot at who
the
mama?
Lucci situation?
From the, allegedly, Lucci and them shot at Thug mom.
Oh,
Excuse me.
Reverse.
Thug shot at Lucci and the mama. Feel me? So like, at the point where we could be cool and shit, and once again, like allegedly, obviously, we know what happened in reverse type shit. You feel me? So like, if we could forgive each other after some shit like that, I could forgive you for just about anything else. So I kind of understand that point. Feel me? Like I kind of understand that point there. Like,
So he wants to know basically why are you okay with him and not gonna? But it might be some deeper personal stuff that we don't know about.
I mean, like, listen, and once again, like I said, this might just be me personally, but like I feel like it don't get no worse than that.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like that's the
I'm
furthest
curious,
extent it can ever go. You could do whatever to me, but like the moment it goes there, there's no coming back from that. You feel me? Like
I'm curious to hear about it from a Hefe's perspective as somebody who's, you know, been in the streets and stuff, and you done had
Damn, Ricky.
No, I'm curious because this is something that I realized a few times up here when the members are talking about certain shit. You know, mainly maybe I peeped it from Munchie is that I feel
Damn,
like,
bro, where mine's at? Man, bro, bringing the bro sandwich and shit, fool.
My fault, hustle.
Is I feel like sometimes when I hear y'all talk about your enemies and stuff or dudes, you know, back in the day, maybe y'all were getting into it with, it's almost like a little sense of respect there. Like almost like warriors, you know what I'm saying? Like after a game.
Ain't no sense of warriors respect warriors. Ain't no sense of respect just for anybody because they were supposed to be a rival, you know what I'm saying? It's all about, like, you know what I'm saying, how you handle, you know what I'm saying, yourself, you know what I'm saying, your character, you feel me, and stuff like that. And look, they just doing stuff different, man. Thug said he a unicorn in this situation. From what was said, Thug mama ain't the one that got popped at. Like, we can never be cool. You pop at my mama.
That's what you were saying?
Yeah, that's out. But like I said, that's still man business though. You feel me? Like that ain't got nothing to do with me. Like if that's, you know, whatever, you know, hey. Well, yeah. Man.
He said, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know.
No,
even
but we pushing peace.
No
man.
matter,
So,
yeah, for sure. But even no matter
guess no,
what
but I
perspective.
mean, but let me rephrase that. Let me hold on. But like I don't know, man. That's a touchy subject. But like what I am gonna say, that's a different type of growth. Like right there, like if
That's a different type of growth.
Yeah, that's a different type of growth for
100%.
YF and Lucci to do that. Let me, because I was about to say some shit that I shouldn't say. Like for real, that's a different type of growth. You feel me? Like, and I gotta rephrase myself because like when you talking about peace, like shit, you talking about friends, cousins, and brothers, shit, potentially fathers, like who been killed, like in gang wars and shit like that. But you know, just like a different type of spot for Mom Dukes, like you trying Mom Dukes and shit. But I don't, yeah, you know, that's their business, bro.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So his name is Lil Woody, not Woody?
Woody.
I've been saying Woody the whole time.
I mean, that shit is Woody. Woody.
Woody.
Yeah, I say Woody.
Right?
Woody.
Okay.
I'm bringing the
I
woo.
say Woody.
She wanna mess with the woo.
I think I like how Woody keeping his name alive though.
Oh,
Woody
yeah.
making his rounds. He keeping his name relevant in the media space and making his rounds and shit. It was dope meeting dude that one day when we was in here
popped
and
up on
whatnot.
us,
Yeah, like he, you know what I mean. But I mean, like as far as they situation go, like the one thing I don't know as far as about like however else he feel, but specifically on like how could you be cool with a dude where this happened, but you can't be cool with a dude with something else? That's why I feel him. Like, bro, for me, like if you do anything where it involves family or whatever, I'm over. Like,
but that's from
It
Lucci's
really-
perspective.
yeah.
He's talking about it from Thug's perspective.
Yeah, I mean,
If you
nothing
pop that nigga
really,
mama-
nothing really happened to Thug.
But bro,
though.
allegedly, if you look at their case, bro, it was the same thing. That's why I said, like, allegedly, if you look into their case, you feel me, like you see what happened on the other side of things too. People died on both sides.
Oh, yeah,
You feel what I'm saying?
It was
Like,
a war.
Yeah,
It was a war.
Yeah, it was a
going
war.
on, so
You feel me?
yeah.
So and
Yeah,
that's
I
why
get
I'm
what you're
like,
saying, yeah.
and that's why I'm allegedly whatever. But like, and that's why I'm just like, shit. At that point, for me, like, shit. If I'm gonna be willing to forgive you, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with forgiving that dude. But if I'm gonna be willing to forgive you, I understand. Like, bro, that's crazy. I could forgive a dude who possibly killed somebody next to me or whatever the case may be, but I can't forgive a dude who ratted on me. Like, shit, I don't know. That's kind of wild.
Yeah, I understand.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously it's tough. My comment outside of what's happening with the media is that I seen Woody grow a lot. That's what I took from watching clips from this like interview is that he's definitely grown into a better media personality. But I don't know. I feel like my perspective is what I've like kind of seen with my own eyes is that sometimes when dudes get into these things with each other, like it's just like it's a sense of like respect or I don't know what it is. It's like, you know, you play a hard game against somebody. Let's just talk about sports. You might have been trash talking,
for sure.
hit each other and shit, and then afterwards you dap it up. You know, everybody has their line though. Like you could do some shit to me,
That
don't
shit-
do nothing
no,
to my
that shit,
teammate.
no,
it
definitely makes sense. No, that makes sense for real.
You know, it's like
you
we
got
men at
people
the
like
end of the
that.
day.
It done been people. It's people like that you ain't been in the field with that y'all probably exchange. You know what I'm saying, some fire at each other. You know, and later on down the line, people do grow fond and grow respect. You know what I'm saying, like find strength. You know what I'm saying through them. You know what I'm saying, them formidable times.
Yeah, you grow up, you laugh about it, like, damn, we still here. Like, that shit was stupid. Like, you feel me? I'm glad we didn't get you. And niggas say, I'm glad we didn't get you. You feel me? Hey, you laugh about it. You know what I'm saying? But that's
crazy.
Just the way shit be.
You gotta run that fade,
I
though.
was
Nigga,
just
you
about
shot
to
at
say
moms, nigga.
That nigga said to me,
nigga, hey, look, we
shit,
straight. We
I'm
gotta
glad
run.
I didn't get you, nigga.
I'm telling you, bro. Hey, nigga.
But
hey, we done seen some shit on these couches that I thought I would never see, nigga. You feel me? Like
different ball game
type shit. So
I mean,
where
is
I'm
it
coming
kind
at
of like
from.
he's like, not woe is me, but why not this? Why not that guy? Why isn't he like that? Like, you know what
Okay.
I'm trying to say?
Well, let's speak on the Gunna part though, because that's what I do feel to a degree is like if you could forgive Lucci, then you could forgive Gunna. But
Nah,
that's just in a
because
vacuum.
see,
Wait, let me land. That's in a vacuum. But when I hear Thug speak about Gunna and the emotion you hear in his voice from that betrayal that he felt,
exactly,
I understand why he not trying to, piece it up with Gunna type shit, because it's like, you my brother and you stabbed me in the back. You hurt me the worst. I expect these niggas to try to get me when they see me, but you?
Yeah.
That shit hurt like a month. So you
That's
feel
a
me?
good
Like
point,
I
yeah.
understand what he's talking about. And I think in time that relationship will heal itself, but right now it's so raw.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like that nigga was about to cry in the interview.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I feel like he keeps talking kind of about that similar subject, you know?
And Woody should know it, just like, you know what I'm saying, just like the saying goes, killers respect killers, you feel me? So it's just like you doing, if you tell on somebody, you feel me, that's like kind of people like look at that as like one of the lowest things you can do. So just probably like on that level, Thug probably like, man, like, you a snitch, like you a rat, like, man, like, I respect this situation because we went at each other, we went to jail, wasn't no statements made, and allegedly stuff happened in jail to where he could have been like, man, look, it was them, they try to do this. So
Yeah, I understand.
you know what I'm saying? So it goes like that. And like y'all said, and it just pretty much hit home. Like I said, it's like a brother. Like he probably like Gunna was like a bro to him, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, that's all this shit is just, it don't be making sense at the end of the day. Like, cause he did know. So it's like, you don't know what's what.
Yeah, it's a lot to unpack, definitely.
Yeah, that's their business. A lot of friends, man, that with ex-friends beefing it out, airing it out on the internet.
And I think the other piece of
Niggas
this
was
too
cool.
is just like, yo, if you could forgive somebody who essentially like y'all may have tried to exchange violence against each other, right? Like,
Yeah.
and obviously we know that Lucci and Thug ain't fucking chilling every day. Like we know that they ain't best friends. They just essentially just squash whatever the fuck they had going on.
Couple hours in the club.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like that's where I feel like with Gunna, it's like, yo, you can't at least forget this dude enough to say, yo, let's go make some more hits. Because one thing we can't deny is y'all make great motherfucking music together.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't forget the dude enough to go make some money with the dude. Like, you did it with Lucci. You literally dropped a song with Lucci. You feel what I'm saying? So you can't drop a song with Gunna?
Maybe down the line when he's over the hurt.
I know, that's what I was going to say. Maybe down the line, yeah.
Different optics too. Like when you're supposed to be the boss man that put this dude on, and now he surpassed you career wise, and now you got to go to him for the hot shit. And he told on you supposedly, and you feeling like this, that, and the third. You just asking a man to get over too much.
That's ego
You feel me?
versus what the fuck is actually going on.
But that's what be happening though. That's we men, bro. We're ego driven beings.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
For
it's
sure.
like, damn, like the nigga done told on me. He's hotter than me. He make better music than me, and now I gotta go to the nigga to get back popping. Like, what's that gonna make me look like? What's that gonna do to my face card? You feel me? Like he's cool with Lucci on some gangster shit.
but
Lucci might be
that
like,
ain't-
oh, so you went over there with that nigga after? Oh, all right, bet. I see the whole situation. You feel me? Sag off, say some shit online about him or whatever, and now he's a meme for a week.
I think people who gonna just look at this situation from the outside and being straightforward is gonna say, listen, if you could be cool with somebody who tried to harm you in any sort of way, or your comrades, the people around you in any sort of way, or your loved ones in any sort of way, and you could forgive that person, at least as far as business goes, but you can't forgive a person who told on you, at least as far as business goes. It's just like, damn, the hypocrisy is crazy there. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's a good point,
when
Boo.
you gonna question that?
Yeah,
You know?
that's a good point.
Hey, well, let's get into this fan funding, man. Let's get into this fan funding. It's been another good one. Let's see what the people had to say.
The people were killing it with
You
the super
little
chat.
shit talkers.
Hey.
Oh, we got some positivity in here from Flocko. Okay.
Easy.
Let's go. So we got Justin. Welcome to the No Jumper members only. Oh, do y'all want to read some of these as well? I don't have to be the.
I'll read a couple.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, we have Justin. Welcome to the No Jumper members only. We have Zaza OV7EC. Welcome to the No Jumpers member only. Oh, they signed up. Okay. Most official RVD $5. People been snitching. It's just easier to pull paperwork and to get your voice out there to expose a snitch. Okay.
Facts.
Who take over for me real quick?
Who DTE Money 448. Whoever this guy with the $14.99 bottle of Corbell is crazy. Next to the Canal Street Louis Vuitton bag is crazy work. Would have never allowed him to sit there with 1/3 of a $50 bill comfortably. He would have dipped. Whoever the fuck you are, I mean, hey, much love to you, brother. I mean, listen, I'm never one to fake it until I make it. You know, I call myself the flyest podcaster for a reason. Listen, I mean, I don't know what you drink, DT Money, but I'm sure it's probably like Everclear and shit like that. But it ain't, you know what I mean? All love to you. I appreciate your $10, brother. C Hustle 8748. That was probably a fan who took that pic of Wack and sent it to T Grizzly. LOL. I absolutely agree. That was some weird shit.
And then we have
Who we
Poetic
got?
Flacco. He said, bro on the right is a good podcaster. Keep him around, Josh. And then we have Poetic Flacco again,
Appreciate
$4.99.
you.
Jess is gorgeous. Thank you, Flacco. I love you.
Flocko, you know
my
Jess
brother
is married,
Flock.
bro.
Jess
you know
is
Jess
married.
is married, and you be playing these games, bro.
Appreciate
Come
you,
on
my
now,
boy Flock.
Hey, the members is on you telling you they don't want you outside. You want another enemy and Jess's husband? Come on,
Oh,
Flock.
my goodness.
I appreciate you, my boy Flock, man. I've been going crazy.
That's huge.
Every Wednesday.
That's huge,
You feel
boo.
me? For my boy
yeah.
Flock, you got to
100%.
stand. You already know, bro. Appreciate you.
And then we have WS, what does that say? WS
B
Pun
626.
B626. Welcome to the No Jumpers member only. Appreciate that. And then we have Reap_Cash. They dead. Thug Baby Mama. How we gonna forgive Lucci and not gonna? So that a lot of people are thinking that. A lot of people are thinking that.
Allegedly, it was a
Yeah.
lot of death, bro. a lot of crazy shit.
That's crazy. Wow. Thank you for the super chats, you guys, and welcome to the new members. And shout out Poetic Flacco.
Yeah, man.
Flock, man. Appreciate you, brother.
You said what? Oh shit, my bad, bro. I got into the funding. It says 156, bro. Oh, my bad. You looking at the All right, let's get into another topic.
Let's get into the Little Dirk.
Damn, my bad.
Bonus topic.
Did we cover that already?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So Little Dirk's crew is being accused of intimidating witnesses and threatening both a judge and a prosecutor in his upcoming murder for hire trial. Wow. So is this a clip? Oh, they got paperwork on it. Oh my goodness.
Shoot us with the assist with the paperwork, bro.
Yes, this is the witness tamper. I'll read the whole thing. Juror confidentiality is just one of the security measures this court should adopt to ensure a fair trial, prevent improper attempts to influence jurors, and to otherwise protect the judicial process. Defendants do not meaningfully grapple with the facts to support an anonymity, the violent history of defendants and their associates, OTF associates' willingness to use violence against OTF and defendant Banks' rivals, the witness tampering that has already occurred in this case, and defendant Banks' contempt for the judicial process, including his obstruction of an investigation into his clandestine, unmonitored jail communications. Instead, defendants brush them aside as speculation and mischaracterization and minimize the consequences of defendants' own words and conduct.
Oh my goodness.
And then it says the crux of defendant's opposition is what it fails to contest or even mention, that defendant Banks instructs his willing associates to hunt his rivals, that defendant Banks, Wilson, and other OTF associates have already tried to influence cooperating witness testimony, and that OTF affiliates and supporters have already shown their willingness to threaten those involved in this high-profile trial. These facts strongly weigh in favor of heightened measures to safeguard the jury's fact-finding mission and secure jury safety. Moreover, the defendants do not contest the well-established law that a thorough jury questionnaire and a neutral explanation for confidentiality adequately protect the right to meaningful voir dire, at bottom withholding a limited set of jurors.
That's crazy. This Little Dirk case is getting messier and messier, and it's like surprising me about him that he was into a lot of shit that we didn't know about. So how do you feel about this? Do you believe that? Are you shocked?
Nah,
Free Dirk.
First and foremost, free Dirk. First and
Yeah.
foremost, free Dirk. I mean, all this is still alleged.
Right.
I think it's going to be a lot that obviously they're going to be letting out to kind of sway people's opinions on whatever was going on. I don't like really casting my judgment on people early on because I really do believe in the power of talking things into existence. So I ain't going to really say what I personally think about this shit. But I mean, like, listen, man.
They literally filed an 8-page document.
The crazy thing is that we see, like, you only see one
But
side
see,
of this.
The feds do a lot of stuff that just be warning people. Like, I ain't gonna even lie. Like, just on the outside looking in, if you ain't been somebody that been prosecuted by them or been in there, like, you would think it's over for somebody. Like, with a lot of the documents and stuff that they be presenting, y'all, oh yeah, that dude buried.
And that's literally what I was about to say.
That's what I'm saying. It looks so bad.
I was literally about to say is like you literally only see that side of it.
So
you feel me?
bad.
Like you don't see what Dirk's lawyers is putting together and
Yeah.
what they cooking up and what they got to defend these specific types of claims. You don't ever get to really see that unless it's the OJ trial.
But you
know
guys,
what I'm
that's
saying?
so
Like,
serious, intimidating a judge. Like those are some
Yeah,
serious
that's crazy.
accusations.
For
They
sure.
trying to say he intimidating the judge.
Yes, and
Bullshit.
a prosecutor and a judge. And that's what I'm saying. If that's going on, that's wild.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to come around to what Ant's been saying for a minute. I used to kind of think Dirk was, it wasn't looking good type of thing. But the more that this stuff comes out and I keep hearing him say it, I'm kind of coming around to what he's saying.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I do think that they're trying to like muddy the waters, not to be just super
That's
agreeable.
crazy. Like,
but
what?
it's like,
Now
fuck,
y'all trying
like,
to hit him with the judge and the prosecutor?
That's a lot.
Like the witnesses, you can hear that trying to get a witness to come, but man, I ain't seen nobody try to. The judge and the prosecutor.
It's crazy.
They in there doing, man. Hey, man.
I done seen families go up on other families and stuff, but when people speak about them judges, they keep their, you know what I'm saying, they get back right.
You can't even look, bro, you can't even do nothing to a federal judge. Like, a federal judge can do things that's against the law. Like, they don't have to abide by the law. The only person that a federal judge has an answer to is a panel of his own.
Oh, right.
I watched them. I heard a federal, like in my case, federal judge, look, the DEA agent got on the stand and he admitted that he tapped 6 phones illegally. He only had an arrest warrant to tap 1 phone. He should have had 7 arrest warrants instead of 1. Off of 1 arrest warrant, he had tapped 7 phones. That was illegal. All those other phone calls should have been threw out. And the judge was like, look, man, it's over 1 million phone calls. I'm not throwing that out. He said, y'all can take that up and appeal. He like, I don't care if you, he said, y'all can call the ACLU, the Attorney General. I don't care who y'all call. This is my courtroom. When I heard that, I knew it was real. I said, yeah, it's the truth. He don't care who you call. Like, it's my shit. Like, so what?
Different ball game.
I don't care. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Them people.
That's why I'm saying I'm starting to come around to thinking about, you know, that this might be a little finesse that they trying to pull, or not a finesse. Sorry,
They trying to just find something to hold him in jail long.
Public
Like,
opinion.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
trying to get the court of public opinion like down on him, and I know, you know, Dirk has all the money in the world to fight this, and he's not going the Diddy route. He wants to like prolong it and, you know, get all his ducks in a row. So
How long has it been since he got taken in? What are we at now?
About a year.
About a year?
Coming up on a year.
Over a year.
Okay.
Just pay, yeah,
Okay.
that's all right. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if it's like, you know, all of this information is coming out with supreme confidence, or are they just throwing this out there like, yeah, we need to start, you know, swaying public opinion. We need to start making the people believe that this is the worst man in America, so that when his day in court comes, we could treat him as such.
For sure.
100%.
For sure. That's what
Because Dirk is also, you know, running a pretty positive campaign on his side with calling in from jail, tapping in with Muslim communities that have been beefing and stuff
that
like
shit
that.
don't work.
The shit he did with his pops was cold. You should peep it. It was cool. Like,
I'm not
it was some
saying it
brothers
ain't
in the street
good. I'm
funking
not
and
saying
shit,
it
and
ain't
he
nice.
called in and said, you
I
know,
ain't saying it. I just wrote a character letter for one of my homies the other day. I said, nigga, you ain't shit.
yeah.
You feel-
Who? Oh my goodness.
Nah, for real. The homie was out here eating ass and popping Tide Pods.
I said, nigga, you ain't shit. Like,
Oh
come
my
on.
goodness.
That's funny.
You're
All right, y'all.
silly.
Well, that's been another installment of the No Jumper News.
We
Thank
love
y'all
you
for-
guys.
Yeah, rocking with us today. Everybody do their little sign off. Ricky Roy, you feel me? Tap in. Ricky and Nick's pick 6. Get up with me, man.
Ricky, the next pick 6.
Yeah, you feel me?
Man, y'all
Lies
already know what
podcast.
time it is, man. It's your boy, Young and Hefe. Don't care about number, what the check say, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Another one like the other one.
And it's Jessica West. Again, fellas, it was an honor to be here. No Jumper, thank you for having me. Chat, I love you.
Shout out the panel. Flyers podcast in the building. Shout out Forever Worldwide, man.